Hello, everybody. What's going on? It's me, your DM, Matt G. We are ready to go here. Almost exactly ready to go. Just got a little bit of Zoom issues going on. But beyond that, we've got everybody here. My God, I didn't even notice, Drakon. Your hair is majestic. It's like it's like leonine, to use a word. It's.
I mean,
It's
I
fantastic.
realize that now I'm growing it out, I have to keep a lot better care of it. And
Yeah.
it still looks messy as all hell, but...
Messy is a
it's
very
lot-
relative term, right? So
I guess. I mean, I still have bedhead because I didn't really comb it a lot, but...
we don't
I
need
don't
to
like
know
combing it too
every
much.
single detail of your, hygiene,
That just means
shall I say? But I mean, it's
say
fine.
that I haven't combed it yet, but okay.
That's okay. I'm just impressed with your, like, the length. I'll admit,
it'll
I'm
get
jealous.
better.
I'm jealous. I'm gonna say it
Thanks,
right
man.
now. I'm jealous of your hair. I have very little of it left. So it works to everyone's advantage. To see how great yours is. To be young again.
Man, dude, you make me want to shave it.
Don't-
Make me sad.
That would be really interesting to see.
No, don't encourage.
Not again. Just imagine Kraw. That's what I look like without hair.
Okay.
I look like Kraw.
Right now, I can't really see Kraw's hair anyway because he's sort of out of frame on Zoom. So like if you just Kraw, if you can sort of scooch down a little bit.
I'm literally right in the middle of my webcam.
Well, so let's fine, just scooch down, just because we have things sort of more horizontally. There you go. Okay. I mean, you still have a good amount of locks there. It's good stuff. That being
Very
said,
short hair.
yeah, I mean, right now, Alex is off screen dealing with some real life problem while we get ready to do Dungeons and Dragons,
How
Dungeon of the Mad Mage
insensitive
again.
of him.
Long hair is the worst thing.
Is it? Why is
Anyone, it gets in the way.
of what?
Everything. Your eyes. It feels weird in your back of your neck. It feels
Okay.
weird over your covers your ears. It's awful.
Okay.
It's like having a fur baby on your head. I don't understand.
Okay. I think I picked the wrong week to stop drinking. Okay.
You're right. I need to start up again.
Yeah. Okay.
Thanks for
So
reminding me.
we're ready to go here. I didn't receive any ads. I know you guys are all chomping at the bit to get inspiration. But
try
I
and
didn't
have
receive
you said
any
it wasn't
ads for
good
the
enough.
end. So I'll wait over the course of time of this episode. We'll accept ads from all of our players, and let's see which pass muster in order for you guys to get inspiration for next time.
I just feel so discouraged. When I sent you my one, you didn't even acknowledge it.
Oh no!
The second time,
I acknowledged
second
it.
time
I just chose not
the
to use
second,
it.
now the second time you saw it, then you said it was too short. I'm like, okay, you just didn't want to read it. That was mean.
It wasn't mean. It was just honest.
Wow.
Okay, there we go. The truth comes out.
The gloves come
In the
on.
Navy.
God.
You know what? you can play your little D&D game.
Oh, come on. Don't be all upset. It's
Pharaoh.
fine.
No, don't go.
Oh,
Spaghettis
no.
are always upsetty.
That's
The
fine.
spaghetti's always upsetting.
The spaghettis are upset. Anyway, here we are. We're back again. It's time for Dungeons of the Mad Mage. Of course, as you can probably tell, I'm stalling for time while Alex deals with his problems, just so we can get him back and get ready to go. And then I'll just do a quick recap. Hopefully that overshadows our missing person, and we'll just keep going with stuff. Even though we can hear him in the background, maybe we can sort of push that into the recap a little bit. But here we go. Anyway, last time on Dungeon of the Mad Mage, you guys are currently on level 6, known as the Lost Level. Now, this is the tomb of King Malair of the Malerkin Dwarves. None of the people who have ever found this level have ever left alive. Insert laugh. Can't do it right now, but it'll work my way into it. Hallister, your host, the host with the most, seems to have blocked the way out of this level with impenetrable steel gates. You also notice that magical darkness has appeared on this level that has canceled out some of your initial, your natural dark visions, requiring some of you to use torches to see. You fought this unseen foe that seemed intent on targeting Lraxi specifically, and watched it, when you defeated it, melt away. You fought several Umbra Hulks who proved somewhat difficult to kill due to their odd sort of insectile gaze and burrowing abilities, as well as an undead brulette inside a trapped room, and finally a group of helmed horrors that seem to be the guardians of the tomb of King Malair himself. Hallister has said that the only way to pass on to levels below was to find the heart of the mountain, something you have heard about in your travels. You made a deal with Skella Iron Eye, who is the leader of the Iron Eye Duergar, to give back the dagger of blind sight that she stole from Azrock the Hobgoblin Warlord, in return for granting her access to the heart of the mountain, which is locked behind these massive basalt doors that only the hand of the king can seemingly open. So finding a secret room, you watched as Lraxi's one remaining zombie minion stumbled in.
Whoa. Call him by their name. Give him some
Sorry,
respect.
Jeff. Is it Jeff? Jeffrey. Which one is it,
Jeff.
Jeff or Jeffrey? I can't remember which
It
one.
was Jeffrey.
It was Jeffrey. Sorry. Jeffrey stumbled in, shambled in, whatever you want to call it, only to be torn to shreds by magical flying battle axes planted in various places within the room. And after handily defeating, although certainly without wearing you down a little bit, these helmed horrors, these magical constructs that were placed just before that door. And that's where you guys currently stand. At the gates to supposedly the tomb of King Malair himself. That's where we are right now. So, let me just adjust our zoom windows a little bit. And we're gonna be ready to go. And let me see. Unfortunately, I can't mute just Alex alone, although we can definitely hear him in the background. So
You
let's.
can mute him alone.
Nah. Oh yeah, that's right. I can mute him in Discord. Let's do that. I'll mute him in the
I'll let
Discord.
you know when he comes back if you don't notice.
Yeah, that's fine. Muted. He has been muted. Oh no, I can't
Blasphemous.
hear him anymore. I know, it's horrible. All right, let me just move over. So what do you guys want to do? You guys are standing. I will put you guys on the map, or at least I'll put. You guys are already on the map, but I will put the map up right now. And we'll move over there so everybody can see what's going on. All right, so there you guys are.
What am I concentrating on right now?
That is a good question. Let's.
Oh, sunbeam, but I.
So you're gonna turn it off? That's fine. So just
Well, no. How long has it been? We literally just exited combat.
finished the fight. Like the fight
Whatever.
finished about a minute or maybe 30 seconds ago, right? Because as soon as the fight opened, Elbauthin, he tapped on the door, it opened, the secret door opened, and then the
Okay.
zombie goes, and then, and just body parts, right?
All right, so I literally have like probably 20 seconds of sunbeam left.
Okay.
So I'm just gonna kind of like peek my head in the door and see if it looks like there's anything that I should try blasting.
Okay.
You should blast the mirrors.
So yeah, you look around the room, you see there's a sarcophagus about 30 feet from this entranceway.
Mm-hmm.
And all around the room are these stained glass windows from which these battle axes seem to fly off from the magical place within and tear your last zombie friend to bud to smithereens.
Oh, okay.
Was it like is it a possibility of a pressure plate or something like that? Like,
You could certainly make an investigation check on the floor in front of you if you'd like.
All right, investigation.
Mm-hmm.
13.
You look at the floor, you don't see anything on the floor that indicates pressure plates, per se.
I'm just gonna try to blast that mirror that stained glass window right there with my sunbeam before I lose it.
Okay. You sort of aim your hand with the mote in it towards the stained glass window, and the sunbeam hits it, and nothing happens to the glass itself. It doesn't shatter.
Okay. I will drop concentration on sunbeam then, because
Okay.
it's almost over.
Very good. You can just take the little icon off you, and that should indicate the end of concentration.
I have no idea how to do that.
Yeah, you just right-click on your token, and then I can just take off the thing like that. Oh,
Okay, I don't get an option to do that. That's why. I
you
was-
don't have an option to.
No, you do. So if you click your
Oh,
character,
the little circle thing at the bottom. I
There
just
you
found
go.
it.
You got it.
and there'll be a list of the icons.
Cool. Thank you.
You're welcome.
The more you
Hmm.
know. Well, who's got an idea?
Well, I mean, clearly it's magical, but I could find out if there's any other magical things around here if we give me 10 minutes to cast a spell.
By all means, be our guest.
Don't you still
will
have
be-
that up? Oh, I guess enough time has passed.
Oh, I went down a long time ago. I'll cast Tech Magic as a ritual. It'll take that 10 minutes.
Okay. Anything anyone else want to do within the next 10 minutes?
Qrevialur, would you like to catnap me? Please?
I guess I could.
And you could, if you want to, Talron, how you looking? Could you stand to get some spells back?
I mean, it just takes a short nap and it should be good.
Great. I would love a catnap, please.
Matt, could you remove my control over Qrevialur?
I sure can.
Because I can see what he sees.
This is important.
Thank you. I'm going to roll me some hit dice.
So
Done.
that'll be on Zeke, Talron, and
2,
I think that's it.
3,
Okay.
Oh boy, got my spells.
4. What is that? 8 plus.
You can roll multiple at a time, you know.
I know. I'm doing it one at a time to see how many I need to roll to get myself somewhere reasonable.
Okay.
What is that? That's 8.
What is the calming gesture, I wish to know, Qrevialur?
Yeah, what'd you do to us this time?
What I do this time?
Is it as
Well, I'd imagine
aggressive
he's-
as it has been in times past?
I'd imagine he's not in the best mood, so probably pretty aggressive.
Okay.
Thank you for the kisses, buddy. Sorry, Lila's kissing me.
That's fine. I was
Um,
just like,
Sorry, I just like to react. It's giving him
there's someone
attention.
under your desk giving you kisses.
No, it's just my little
It's
bird friend.
totally cool. We're all right with
Okay, there we go.
You told us
Um,
before the stream none of this. Oh my gosh.
that. I was. not
so
aware.
I guess he would probably just do a pretty fucking gnarly flick on the forehead. Just
Cool.
Okay,
My
and then
God.
Zeke just crumples in a heap.
Tara
fine.
just falls with her. He's like, "Oh, I didn't. Oops."
Ow.
I'm almost at full hit points now. That's good enough.
Cool.
Good enough. You only used all of them.
No, I only had to use 5 hit dice.
Fair
An
enough.
interesting way of doing the cast.
Oh, you both are doing it. That's why. I'm
Yeah,
like,
no, Tara's
I'm
doing
like,
it.
where did all these hit dice come from?
No, I only rolled 5, but because of my periaptive wound closure, I get to double all of my hit dice when I
Ah.
roll them. Best item ever.
It's just-
Callister from afar is like, I feel like I'm being given gratitude somehow. I don't know where that's
Nope.
coming from.
It's all in your head, mate.
All right. So
Excellent.
10 minutes later. What do you
Wow,
want to do?
Zowie, Batman.
Now that my detect magic spell is active, I'm gonna walk over to look into the room,
Okay.
see what's magic.
Absolutely. Inside the room, clearly all of the stained glass windows are very much glowing with enchantment and abjuration magic. And let's see what else you see that in that room that is magical. You look into the room, you see the sarcophagus.
Oh, it's singular. Okay.
What will be the thing? What will be the singular name? Sarcophaga?
The sarcophagus
Sorry.
also glows
Yes.
with enchantment and
We
abjuration
just have
magic.
a plural version.
Plural
What
is
about the floor?
sarcophagi.
What about the floor?
The floor is not glowing with magic.
That doesn't
Oh.
mean it can still non-magically be trapped. Traps don't need to be magical.
Looks like the only thing that's magical are those windows and the sarcophagus.
I mean, my investigation is terrible, but I will look for traps. 15.
Better than mine.
Okay, with a
If
15.
only we had a guy who's really good at checking for traps. If only.
If only.
If only.
Elbauthin sort of looks at you like, what?
Oh, you mind,
sure.
You mind doing your
My
thingy?
my triple threat? Sure, watch this. He says in a Lego Batman voice. Watch.
So my 15 garnered nothing.
It garnered nothing that you were aware now.
Okay.
He goes, watch this. First try. Sorry, not deception. He deceives you with how good he is.
He always does.
You convinced me.
He's so deceptive, the traps don't notice him.
He's so
Don't-
look at that. I'm so
And he's
stealthy.
gone.
He's gone.
He
He's
disappeared.
disappears from view.
Not
And
again. Well,
investigation.
there you go.
There you go.
He says,
Nice.
a voice comes from nowhere. No traps. But there's a secret door on the back wall. I can see it from here.
Wonder if there's a way to get to it.
Thanks, Snake.
Snake!
I'm gonna look back at
You're a
the
colonel.
one that's fallen apart. Is there anything special about this one?
Magically?
Or mundane? Anything that makes it more interesting? It's just a broken sarcophagus.
I mean, you can make an investigation. You have not yourself made an investigation on that sarcophagus. Nothing that you can see outwardly about that particular sarcophagus. And when you look at it with your magic eyes, you see that sarcophagus does not glow with any magical auras.
Is this hallway below us the one that we came in, or did we come in from a different one?
I
can't remember.
believe that you guys
the
came in
northeast.
from the northeast.
I
Okay.
remember because my zombies died there.
That is correct.
Oh, sorry about that, man.
So if according
Sorry,
to
they're on the
Elbauthin-
floor. I can pick them up if I want to.
So according to Elbauthin, there's a door on the other side. So
Is there a way to get to that? Yeah.
well, it's a matter of perspective, I suppose.
Anything interesting in this hallway, or anything that looks like it might be a secret side door to another room?
No, I mean, you look down the hallway, sort of seems to branch out at the base of it.
I feel like if this pathway isn't curved, then there's probably the secret path probably doesn't lead to any other hallway. It's possible it does, but
It curves away, but away from this room, not towards it. So I don't
and
know
it's
how helpful
unlikely that it
is.
would be useful.
Yeah.
So perhaps there's something we're missing. I'm gonna look around the room for anything that may be out of the ordinary, any words, any.
Yeah, I mean,
obvious
I will use your previous check, unless you you investigate the floor, which is covered with sort of rusted detritus and metal parts, mostly belonging to the helmed constructs that you just destroyed. And the inimicable quartz pillars that lie on both sides of the room that shed light in this room.
Didn't the what was her name? The priestess Mornhild, didn't she say something about trapping the evil on this level in stone blocks?
I believe so. Yeah,
Wonder if those are these pillars.
it's possible.
Oh, so your zombie was evil. No wonder it died.
I don't think zombies are capable of being good or evil. They just do what they're told.
The zombie parts on the ground just sort of like quiver, like, yeah, man, you tell him.
The fuck?
And then the zombie just plays. Goes. "Ah."
I am going to reach into my bag of tricks and try to lob one of the balls so that it lands back past the 6 windows.
Okay. First, let's choose which ball you. Actually, no. Just make a ranged attack roll, which is just your proficiency plus your dex mod.
Okay, I'll just
See how good of a hit you make.
remind what my dex is. My dex is so 9 plus. Sorry, mathing. Plus 4 plus 2. So 1d20 plus 6.
Mhm.
You got this.
18.
Okay. You lob the ball. It aims in the general vicinity of the area that you threw it. But what ball did you throw? Let's find out.
Now we're gonna find out.
Which
Next time
animal?
on-
No.
Oh my god!
Which one is it?
Oh,
That's
Oh.
Bob.
That's Bob.
oh,
Okay.
No.
That's the giant elk.
Yeah, that's okay. Great.
Oh,
Cool.
no.
Let me go into your bag of tricks, and here comes Bob.
Oh, this is gonna...
Whoop. There's
Oh,
Bob.
Bob.
Here's Bob.
He's actually a huge. Isn't he a huge creature?
I don't think
He
so.
is.
he?
Yes, he is huge.
Okay, then I will make him so.
Yeah, Bob is quite large.
I remember because Zeryl's large.
Yes.
Fair enough.
Bob is bigger.
All right, I will make him the hugest of huge. There he is.
Oh, God.
There's
Oh
Bob.
Jesus!
There's Bob. So the ball
Oh,
just
jeez.
expands with enormous speed into this sort of furried, antlered creature who goes, makes this sort of moose-like wail of sound, and then immediately,
Oh,
without
no.
any pause at all of these battle axes just fly out
no.
of the window
Oh man!
and attack Bob. So
Hoping for somebody little.
let's see how well they do. So they're gonna make 10 attacks.
There's 10. Are
there
there
are-
only 6 windows?
There are
6 windows.
there
10
are
axes.
there are 10 windows.
Oh, okay.
There,
It looks
there
like
are 10
it
windows.
looks like 6 on the. Oh, now I see them. Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on each side. There's one actually. There's 2 facing you on the opposite on the south
I
wall.
did not see these guys. Which is
No,
why
you
I thought,
do. Ha
That's why I thought he'd be safe back there.
All right, so here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
Can I
6, 7,
react
8,
to-
9, 10. They get their surprise attack first. So let's see. What's Bob's AC? Bob's AC
14.
is 14. All right. So these battle axes fly off the wall and into our friend Bob. I will tell you at what point they. Okay, so the first one's a crit.
Yikes!
Oh,
That's 14 slashing damage. I'll take care of
Okay.
the. I'll take care of it.
I can do it.
Oh, you can do it. All right, you do it.
I have control of Bob.
Fantastic. Second, oof, look at that. Ouch. Sorry, Bob. Second attack is a miss. Third attack is a critical miss. The fourth attack is a 7, 6. Fifth attack is another crit. So
Yikes.
that's another 16 slashing damage. So it's just a massive shink, shink wail.
oh God.
Sixth attack is an
no.
18.
That hits.
9 slashing damage.
Old Bob is not looking good.
Oh, no.
Miss. Seventh attack. Sorry, ninth attack is a 22.
That hits.
And that's 8 slashing damage.
Poof!
And then Bob dissipates.
Bob is gone.
No, that was literally a meat grinder.
Oh yeah, and then the last, seeing as there's nothing left, the last battle axe sort of raises itself up to hit, but as soon as Bob dissipates in a puff of smoke, that last battle axe just sort of swivels around in the air, and all 10 of them at once fly back to their spots on the wall. Now you can take your reaction.
A little late.
Unfortunately,
I need to be. Am I able to see any of the axes from where I am?
You guys can all see all 10 of them as they just fly off the wall, and as they come back into their spots on the onto the crystal faces of the windows, they become discorporate. They actually become part of the picture.
So what? We gotta destroy some windows.
Sunbeam didn't work on him.
Well,
I'm
you know
gonna
what?
try. How did Bert? How did you even do that? Okay, he restarted my Zoom. I don't know if I moved around.
Oh no!
Oh no.
God damn it!
I'm still in. He pressed some. He always does this. He always
Wow.
says some way. He'll make me leave Discord.
Blame the
call.
bird. When in doubt, blame the bird.
Blame the bird.
Okay,
Okay.
it's fine.
I'm gonna
I'll
try
just-
a spell.
Yeah, sure.
on
You try that
One
spell.
of the pictures.
What spell would you like to try?
Shatter.
Okay. Go ahead and make your. Is it a Constitution saving throw, or is it just an attack? roll?
Yes, con save.
Okay.
I don't know why Rage is
Um,
on. If didn't realize it was on.
Give me 1 second.
Guess I was in a rage last time.
I guess so.
So let's turn that off. All right.
I'm readjusting Zoom, so.
Yeah. Sorry about that. Say sorry.
Who is
No,
Bob?
okay.
Bob was one of Zeke's bag of tricks animals that she has named all 9 of them. Bob just happened to be a giant
Have
elk.
we named all of them?
I think you've named every single one of them.
Considering they're all
No.
eight, that's kind of interesting.
Which one have you not named yet?
The weasel and the boar don't have names yet.
Mm,
I thought I did name the boar, but I
You
didn't write
did.
her name down.
the
Oh,
boar.
I didn't write her name on my sheet.
Hold on, I've got it here. The boar is Lardon,
Oh God, I forgot
Mhm.
that's her name.
and the weasel, yeah, it's just named Weasel.
The
So we-
weasel, I don't think I've rolled up yet. The weasel, I've never had a one.
All right, so I'm just gonna roll a d20 and see what happens here. Okay, so you hit shatter, and you see like the glass go and like vibrate, and then it goes.
Yeah, it's like gel.
So nothing
What kind of
happens.
damage does shatter do? Thunder damage?
Thunder.
Okay, so thunder wave is also useless then.
How about I go do my usual Eldritch Blast?
Worth a try.
Force damage?
Yeah.
Okay, you aim your force damage Eldritch Blast at the windows, and it just absorbs the Eldritch Blast into
oh, what
it.
the fuck? I mean, Korshash.
It's like, well, as long as we're trying all the damages we can, I'll try a ray of frost and see if cold hurts it.
Mm-hmm.
Little cantrip action.
Sure. That one doesn't even hit the window; it just sort of hits the.
God damn it!
You
I
can
do
try
it
it again. That one hits the window, but it just sort of makes a sort of like almost like a sort of ice splat against the glass of it, and then it just slowly dissipates and melts away.
Serves me right for going outside my wheelhouse. Let's try fire.
Suffice it to say, after about 10 or so minutes of you guys trying every spell in the book without actually expending any spell slots, which is what I assume that you guys are trying to do.
These are all cantrips. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. It's like cantripping away. You guys determined that, for all intents and purposes, all the spells that you guys use against these windows do not have any effect.
Well, how? You know what?
The
That's
Lraxi.
alright. Yeah,
Do you have this? Do you know the spell Dispel Magic?
I was about to use that,
Oh.
but I wasn't gonna use it on the mirrors, the windows, whatever. I cast Dispel Magic on the sarcophagus.
Okay, you cast Dispel Magic on the sarcophagus. You see the
It is magic.
aura. You see the aura of the magic around the sarcophagus dissipate.
The sarcophagus is no longer magic. I suggest we get some sort of rope or some way of grappling it to chain it in.
We definitely have lots of rope.
Well, we can fashion something probably to pull the lid off at least. Or if not, if it's not fastened to the floor,
Yeah.
pull it straight towards us.
Well, Talron has Mage Hand. He could open it up.
I don't
Maybe.
I don't think my mage hand is that strong.
5
Okay.
pounds.
10
Oh,
pounds.
never mind.
10 pounds.
Yeah.
10 pounds.
It's not,
I mean,
you might
I
be able
wish,
to.
I wish it was that buff.
But it could carry the rope over.
That is also true.
Gotta cast me some mage hand and
I
grab
think-
the rope.
What if you just take this rope, you wrap it around it, and we'll see if we can pull it in. It might be fastened to the floor. It's entirely
Hey,
feasible.
doesn't this rope of climbing tie a knot in itself if you command it to?
I believe so. Yes, I think you got that rope of climbing from
Mhm.
one of your NPC buddies. So yeah.
Yes. So have him take the rope of climbing, because then it can automatically knot itself.
Just bring it around, make a circle around it. We'll try.
Yeah.
We'll see if we can pull it.
Okay. Cool. Works for me if it works for you.
I'm cool with that.
Well, we have 2 ends of rope. Qrevialur,
Hmm?
pull it.
I think we should all pull the rope.
I have a feeling it's not gonna move. I was just curious.
Are you hooked on a
Qrevialur will
feeling?
try pulling the rope.
Okay. You pull. Make a strength check. Let's just see what happens.
Straight check.
Athletics will work just as well too.
Alright.
Yeah, you give it a good pull, but the sarcophagus is not moving.
How about I try?
Go for it.
Oh man.
Does it
Give it a
make any
pull.
sort of movements at all?
Nope, you don't see any. You don't hear any or see any movement from the sarcophagus.
All right, just get it on the lid then, and we'll pull the lid off.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
We are
Let's.
so smart.
Yeah. Who's gonna? Okay, so you tie the rope around the sarcophagus lid, and
So I'm asking. Talron,
go for it. Whoever wants to give it a yank.
Alright. I guess I will.
Okay.
There you go. That's
So
right.
Qrevialur grabs, and this time you hear the sound of grinding stone as the rope pulls the rather large stone lid off this sarcophagus.
I immediately start pulling the rope back into the room and winding it up again.
Yep.
Stow it away safely.
And the 10-handed
have-
man comes acting, wields all
do
of
we
them
have the lid next to us?
You pull the lid, it drags across the floor. Yep.
I'm gonna look at the lid. Just what does it look like?
The inside of the lid is dusty and quite worn over time, clearly. Made of stone. It doesn't seem to have any... It doesn't seem to have any runes or dwarven language or anything on it. It's just stone lid.
You'd think they put some sort of writing on the lid of the sarcophagus. Talron,
Yeah.
can you see anything at all at this vantage?
I mean, maybe. I mean, I don't know if I can see.
Even just a little lip of something.
Someone lift me up.
Qrevialur will lift Talron up.
Just for shits, I just want to make a strength test. Let's see.
Uh-oh.
Athletics?
Yeah, it's
or
fine.
strength
Yeah, it's
check?
fine. Athletics is fine.
I
Okay.
hope I
There.
get a nat
Cool.
one.
You lift them up.
I almost got the nat one.
I would have loved to see that, but no, you just
Me
like
too.
grab with two hands. You give him a bit of a boost. With the additional footage, Talron, you're able to see that there are materials inside this sarcophagus. There seemed to be some kind of a shroud
You know what?
inside
Any
it.
chance I could possibly use Mage Hand to, like, have it move over towards the sarcophagus and
Sure.
grab the stuff?
Yeah, you could use Mage Hand to go in there and grab it.
Do you see a body?
Is everybody?
You just see the shroud at this point.
Just a shroud. Don't know about body though.
Pull it off.
Okay. I pulled the shroud.
Okay, the Mage Hand pulls the black shroud. It ripples through the air, which reveals, as it does, just this cloud of dust. And it also reveals a set of bones underneath.
How bony?
What?
Nothing. Just
So you see bones? What you're saying?
yeah, I see some bones.
Bring them
No.
over here.
Grab a hand at least.
Bring them all over here. Actually, get them all.
I guess I'm gonna take the entire bone collection over.
Okay, one by one, the bones float through. You see, like you grab the hand, it sort of detaches from the arm, and then
This is silly.
comes over to your spot and is deposited on the floor. And over about a minute or so, all of the bones of this skeleton float over to your space on the floor and are dropped there.
Is this enough for a person? Essentially, will this be more than enough?
Talron?
I'm asking you, man.
Oh, for what?
If are there missing bones, a severe lack of certain bones, or are all the bones here?
Yes,
Of
all of
whoever
the
person.
bones that were inside of that sarcophagus from the dwarf that you saw underneath the shroud are next to you.
Is this a dwarf skeleton?
Yes, it is.
I'll be right back.
Sure.
All right, there's two methods we can do. I can't figure out who this is. I don't have a mouth to speak, so unfortunately, it's not going to work. But I can move him around freely. What are we planning on doing here? Now that we have the body, of course. Did you see anything else in there, Talron? He just went.
He's too busy he's staring at the skeleton, muttering under his breath. He's like,
Do you
bones.
see anything else in the sarcophagus?
It's bones. It's bones. It's all bones.
Those are just bones.
They're
Do you
bones.
see anything else?
I see
Stop
nothing but the
looking-
bones. I'm looking at bones.
Roll the bones.
He does say that he saw like a tiny little, like a skeleton of like, I don't know, some kind of rodent in there. Maybe he got trapped in there.
Get it out.
Because he grabs it and this little like mouse skeleton comes over and on the floor next to you.
So he was buried with a mouse.
Interesting. Doesn't seem very kingly.
I can't be sure. People have their familiars.
There was nothing in that sarcophagus other than these bones and a shroud. It doesn't quite seem the way the great dwarf king would be buried. And there's another door in the back of that room.
Oh yeah, Alex, just in case you didn't hear while you were away, you with your perception noticed that on the back of this room there is another secret door at the south end of it.
Oh yeah?
Oh yeah,
Where's
Oh,
that
yeah.
secret door?
I
Where
will
is
ping it.
this? Yeah.
Are the
where
bones
is-
magical in any way, by the way? I should ask.
You looked at the you're almost at the end of your detect magic, but you look at the bones and they are magical.
In order to get in there, I'm gonna get chopped up. So,
That's what we're trying to figure out.
yeah, I get it.
Well, maybe I can try this body. Perhaps this body won't be chopped up. And I'm gonna start casting animate dead on it.
Great.
Elbauthin.
Oh no.
Cool. All right,
Yes.
here comes the skeletons.
Takes time.
Elbauthin,
Cast time of 1 minute.
Elbauthin, can you see if the pictures react to physical damage?
The windows, yeah.
Like,
Shoot 'em with an
them
arrow?
with the crossbow?
Oh sure, I'll shoot him with an arrow.
Go for it.
I was gonna chuck a python earlier. This seems far more elegant.
Tone.
Hey-ya!
How do you, is it Python? Python?
I think it's piton.
Peyton?
Peton.
Piton.
I dropped the T. Sorry, Peton.
I guess it depends if you're from Canada or not.
Water, Peton. I don't say the T's.
Pop.
I mean, I can say either.
You fire an arrow. By the way, you'll notice that you now have a counter for arrows. You're welcome.
Disgusting.
Wowie zowie, Batman.
You fire your arrow. It hits the stained glass straight in it. Goes and just boing, bounces off. Lands on the floor.
Give me that arrow back, please.
Mage.
You mage hand the arrow back to you.
Since we're counting arrows now. So how do I?
Man, you used to have infinite of them. And
You can go
You
onto your
just have an
you can go
infinite
onto your character sheet under the resources on the right and just add one. Just go to 12. Thank you.
Well, I'm out of Korjaj ideas.
I mean, once I get the skeleton done, maybe
Well,
the skeleton can
um,
walk through the room. Who knows?
Matt, so these are pictures, right? They're just hanging on the walls?
They are glass, stained glass windows. Yeah.
So they're windows.
Mm-hmm.
Is light coming from outside of them?
No.
Or is they just...
So unless we really need to dispel them all.
Well, why don't we just... Well, I'm wondering if they're viewing the room. Like, if we could just block them off somehow.
Well, unless you got like a blanket.
We have bedrolls.
That is true, yeah.
I mean, I could cast darkness, but then we wouldn't be able to see.
I can see.
You could see.
Yeah,
Well,
what
if
light?
we
It would
do
be
dark...
a good. It would be a good test, though. If you could cast darkness, I could send the skeleton once I'm done here.
So
And
works
then-
for me.
Just give me a minute here. The bones are coming together quite right.
So I will cast darkness. It's a 15-foot radius sphere. I'm just going to cast it like right here, so it covers the opening and fills the inside of the room with darkness.
Okay. Let me help you out with that
Hello,
by
darkness,
giving you
my old
a
friend.
hello, darkness, my friend. There we go. Tokens. I will
There it is.
make a token on the screen to choose a target. Right there.
Oh, and it automatically concentrates me. That's fun.
Yeah. Okay, here comes darkness. And then I will...
Oh, yeah, cereal.
Darkness? Come on, darkness. Sorry, let me try it again. Darkness. Let's see if this works. There we go. Okay, there's your darkness
Yeah.
spell. And I'll just move that. And what's the radius of darkness?
15 feet.
Cool. All right.
So 30 feet total, 30 feet diameter.
Oh, snap. All right. That should do it.
Yeah. You like this cut a little skull in the middle of it.
That's the best one I could find for darkness, rather
I
than
ain't
just like
afraid no
a big
ghosts.
black circle. That's it. I didn't want to be like that. So that's the darkness spell.
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
Hey. That's what darkness says back to you.
Wow, it talks.
Hey, I haven't seen you in a while. Right. Okay. After 10 minutes, your skeleton minion rises.
1 minute.
1 minute. After 1 minute, your skeleton minion rises from the bones of these dwarven remains.
Fantastic. It's time for you to sacrifice your life to the cause. And by your life, I mean you're already dead. Walk in there.
Okay.
What?
The skeleton
Just the first
shambles.
step.
Sure. The skeleton shambles into the darkness. You hear.
I'm watching this.
And Talron, you're the only person who can because you have Devil Sight. You hear all these attacks from the crystal battle axes that go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
11, 12.
What is the AC of 13? Okay.
13.
Here we go. Miss. 11 slashing. Okay, so basically after the first 2 attacks, you hear, and then there's this silence, and then,
Yeah, Lraxi, I think you're gonna be disappointed.
It was a good test.
It was worth a shot.
and then,
I'm gonna leave the darkness in the room for now. Is there anything like outside the wall where this secret door was? Any kind of markings, engraving,
no.
holes?
I will
Nothing.
say no outright because you guys have made multiple perception and investigation checks on this room and around, and I would have told you that by now.
Okay.
But only Elbauthin knows.
Yes.
I just told you guys there's a secret door back there.
Yeah.
Matt, I don't see any trap buttons or a way to disarm those.
I would have told you if you had. With the perception and investigations, there are no physical trap buttons, unfortunately.
Elbauthin, what does your elven eye see?
Nothing.
Nothing.
I am actually going to stand at the entrance of the door and say, Zunderbrach.
Okay. You say Zunderbrocht or Zunderbrock, and nothing happened.
God damn it.
You might want to drop your darkness, by the way. Looks like we won't need it.
I wonder if I can
I'm gonna take the darkness really quickly just for funsies, and I'm gonna go float it over these quartz pillars over
Can you
here.
move it?
I don't think you can move darkness once you've cast it.
Can I not? Oh, I forgot. I didn't cast it on an object like I had in the past. Okay. All right. Drop the darkness.
Okay. Darkness is
mean-
dropped.
I guess the only thing I can think of is Dimension Door.
Nope, not that. Don't kill me. Come on.
You taking it off yourself?
I'm trying.
I can do
there
it if you like. There
I
you
got
go.
it.
Very good.
I gotta learn eventually, man.
If you dimension door, you could just dimension door into a room just like this one.
I mean,
Gosh, I wish I could make this.
Root walks over to you after being sort of ignored for quite a while. He's
Aw.
like, I'm Root.
I kind of scratch it behind the ears, and I'm like, "You got an idea, pal?"
I am Root.
Okay.
alright.
He
Oh,
looks at like the
shot.
skeleton on the floor after the darkness. He goes, I'm Root.
I am tempted just to go on a magical trip of dimension dooring
Your detect
side of
magic
the wall.
ends, by the way, Lraxi.
Should I just bring someone with me?
I
Bring
mean,
someone-
whatever you want.
Not squishy. I'm gonna hold up the mountain necklace in the doorway of the room.
Sorry,
I'm grasping it.
while you guys
I'm
are like
grasping
going through all the
straws over
logic of
here.
this, I'm just looking at chat, and Iron Wolf's stuff is pretty darn funny. Dark called, but I was on the phone. I tried to start 69 Darkness, but his machine picked up. I said, Darkness, answer the phone, but he ignored me. Darkness must be screening his phone calls. It's good. It's good, Iron Wolf. Good. I enjoyed it.
I'm gonna try holding up the Dumathoan amulet, holy symbol, in the end,
Jess.
like, and see if I can notice any kind of change in the room when that happens.
You hold up the holy symbol of Dumathoan, nothing happens.
Okay.
So I could just teleport into a space that a vague space, right?
A space, yeah, it doesn't have to be a space that you can see. If you're talking about Dimension Door,
Yeah.
it could be a space as long as it's within range.
And according to Elbauthin, there's a secret door directly south.
Correct.
Yeah, you know what? I'm thinking of. Hey, Lraxi, you mind coming with me?
I can, but like I said, I have serious trepidations that the room behind it may not be willing to let us in.
I have no idea what that even means, but you're coming with me anyways.
Ooh,
What?
I have an idea. I could try to open that door with the knock spell.
Don't you have to be next to it?
Yeah, I
for
think it's
Nope,
touch, isn't it?
60 feet.
Oh, dope. I thought
60
knock was
feet.
touch.
Nope.
Learn something new every day.
I'm gonna try it so that we see what happens when that door opens.
Okay. You cast knock.
Yes.
Cool.
Knock.
When you cast knock, you see that the door to the back flies open, and you see a hallway of about 20 or so feet, 25 feet, which also ends in a wall.
Huh.
Sort of as soon as the door sort of flies open with the knock spell, you see this just cloud of dust go poof in your direction.
Well, we found out how to open it.
It's open. Now he's got to figure out how to get there.
I could just dimension door.
True. Now you can bamf.
Who wants to go first? Any volunteers?
Didn't you already say Lraxi was going?
Oh, right.
Who's going to
Right.
be the best at finding any potential secret door back there?
Yes, I wonder
I don't think it's a matter of
who.
finding
Or
the door.
hidden switch?
I think it's more of a matter of surviving once you get back there for the inevitable trap that's back there.
I mean, all I know is it's not me.
Unless we just
I
cover
can
all
go.
these,
We're going to argue about it.
or we could just cover the mirrors and beddings.
Well, I don't think that'll work because it's not vision based. If it was, the darkness spell would have worked.
Correct.
Yeah.
Eeny, meeny, miny.
Are you going to teleport us back there or
Ooh!
not?
Hold on a second. How big is this room?
The room that you're in?
The room in front of us.
If
I'm
you're
doing.
thinking about throwing the fortress in, remember
Nope.
I think magic.
Nope, not the fortress. 25. 25. Okay. All right. I got an idea, guys.
Oh, really?
If I'm looking at how much distance I've got here. I got 100 feet of distance. I can literally build a room inside this room with my wall of stone.
Oh, yeah.
How
with a
tall is the
door-
room?
The room is as tall as it is wide, so we can estimate that it being about 30 feet across, it's about 30 feet tall.
But how tall are the windows?
The windows go to the top of the room.
Oh,
Actually,
they do.
well, I think about it. The windows would be pretty small, actually, comparatively. They probably would go about 10 feet up.
Well, because I can do either I can do 3-inch thick 10-foot by 20-foot panels, or I can do 6-inch thick 10-foot by 10 by 10 panels. So I could make it 20 feet high.
It actually says it here. Each panel is 6 feet tall, 3
Yeah.
feet wide, 1 inch thick.
Not what I have. I have a non-magical wall of solid stone.
Oh, sorry, I was talking about the crystal windows. Apologies.
Oh, they are how tall?
6 feet tall, 3 feet wide.
6 feet tall. Okay, cool. So even a 10-foot high, 6-inch thick wall would.
This room, by the way, is actually not 30 feet tall. It actually says that this room is 10 feet tall.
Oh, well then perfect. I can literally build. I will draw you the shape that I can build.
Okay.
I can basically build. Let me see. I'm pretty sure I can build that
Okay.
with a door where we are,
Mm-hmm.
and a door where the other door is.
Cool. I see what you're saying. Very
Yeah, so
inventive.
and it'll go all the way to the ceiling.
Excellent. And that's
So
with
that's-
one wall of stone spell,
That is
correct?
with one wall of stone spell.
Love it.
So that's what I'm gonna do.
Okay. So you
I'm
build
a
a
bird.
room within a room.
I build a room within a room. I'm concentrating on it. If I concentrate for 10 minutes, it stays permanent. Otherwise, it'll go away.
From afar, Hallister sort of scratches his chin. He goes, God damn it, that was brilliant. I gotta try that sometime. Room within a room. I'll make that on my next level. Rooms, all rooms. Rooms within rooms within rooms. It's just gonna be like interstitial rooms, just like interlocking. Just all, that'll be the way out. You just have to
And
go
just-
through each constantly rooms. Then you find it's like a
Just-
babushka doll.
Or that we're okay. I am going to throw my last fluffy ball into the room with him.
By the way, Iron Wolf
'Cause
just gave you a inspiration through
Thank you, Iron Wolf.
use of his slices and dices points, S&D points, redeemed for 1. Inspiration.
Thank you.
A room within a room.
Fluffy ball number 5 is.
Is it the weasel?
Ooh, it's Brutus the Panther.
Okay, Brutus, here he comes. Brutus.
The real question we have to ask ourselves: what if the room contains all the rooms that do not contain themselves? Would it contain itself?
Wow, you just blew my mind.
What?
I care so much about what you just said.
Here comes Brutus. There's Brutus. Did you throw him into the room, or did you throw him
I
into the
threw
room in which
him
you were
into
in?
the room, like right here.
Oh,
but
okay,
I'll
cool.
do that.
Brutus prowls
Brutus.
around the room.
How's he
How did you
doing?
do
Anything
that?
attacking
Wasn't there
him?
a wall in front of you, or did you only do like 3 edges?
I made a door. Those little
he
blocks
made
are
a door,
doors.
yeah.
I made doors. on
Yeah,
each
she
side.
made doors
oh,
on
you
each side.
can make doors. In
She
them?
can
Yeah,
make
you can make
doors,
doors.
yeah. With
I can
walls of
make
stone.
crenellations if I want to.
I don't even know what that means, but okay.
Little
So
pointy things on top.
the door opens. You throw the ball into the room. It turns into a panther. And yeah. Let's see. Let me think about this for a
Yeah.
sec.
Um,
Yeah, nothing happens. The panther prowls around.
Hey, we're actually
Do we
safe.
hear anything?
You don't hear anything. You would hear like the sound of these crystals like coming to life essentially and attacking as you did before several times. You hear nothing.
Okay,
you
well, I
know
just want to make sure they aren't hitting the walls.
No, nothing has
Okay.
come off of the
Wood.
pictures and they're just going nothing.
I'm gonna walk to the door.
Okay.
Anything?
You walk to the door.
Yeah.
Inside this room.
I'm gonna, yeah, like looking around, seeing as like there's still some slight mirror, but I'm gonna open the door.
It was supposed to be covered. I didn't
The
drop
door
it.
was already open, but yeah.
Oh, okay. I'll walk in.
Okay, you walk into the room. It is a cold, dark room, which is viewed only by you.
Man, this place is dark.
The panther growls at you softly.
I'll follow him in.
In you go.
Holy shit, that fucking worked.
Yeah. Rooms within rooms.
Rooms within rooms.
Who would have thunk?
Alright,
I'm gonna
well.
look at the sarcophagus and see if there's anything special or identifying about it.
There is a lot of dust in it, but beyond that, there is nothing.
But nothing on the outside.
Nothing on the outside.
This is definitely not the king's sarcophagus. In a lot of ways.
So they fake us with one sarcophagus, and then they have us open up another passage that looks
Can't
all.
you talk to the dead?
I mean, well, I don't have that spell on me right now. It would take some time.
I mean, I have a spell.
Can
Speak
we
with
talk
dead.
to the person in the sarcophagus?
It doesn't have a mouth.
Isn't a skull a mouth?
I would rule that a skull has a mouth.
All right.
We've run into a lot of talking skulls already.
Yeah.
I mean, I bet it has a bone to pick with us.
I think now it does.
Oh my god, just cast the spell.
You shouldn't be laughing at that.
Talron's like, bones. Get it? Pick. Bullshit. All right. Do you cast Speak with Dead?
Where's the...
The body of the skeleton that was torn to its essential parts is just north of where Brutus currently stands.
Alright, cat, don't be eating the bones now. I'm gonna...
Cats don't eat bones.
Real humorous of you, Talron.
Why?
Brutus, come here. He comes over and I just scratch
God.
him behind the ears.
Stop.
What are you
We
talking
don't
about?
need any more. We get it. It's bone. A humorous, haha.
I also
Picking bones,
call-
haha.
I call out to Root to just wait there where it's safe.
Okay. Root stays in the room. Fantastic.
Alright. Alright, so you want me to speak with the dead, huh?
Your
See what he
choice.
can tell us.
Alright. Whispers of the grave.
Is that immediate, or does that take the same amount of time as Speak with Dead?
It's the same thing.
It's just, yes.
Okay.
Cast it at will, it says.
One action.
Cool.
So yeah, it still takes the same amount of time and everything. You can just cast it at will
I
Okay.
put it in chat.
without
Cool.
using a spell slot. or
Thank you.
anything.
While he's reading that, what's a skeleton's favorite thing to fish?
Don't make me kill you. I will do it.
Carp.
I have the power. No. Bad. Bad.
Did you just Google skeleton jokes?
No, actually, I thought that one of my own. Actually, I'm pretty proud of it.
Oh god.
He has it written in his little loose leaf
Man,
notebook.
are we
He's like,
going back-
hey,
are we
look at
going-
this. I can do this, everybody.
Are we going back to Schuld after this?
No, we're not. We're definitely not going back to Chult. All right.
Never.
For that one
The skeleton,
It's dead.
it
Schultz is
starts to
dead.
sort of vibrate a little bit, and then the mouth opens by itself.
Alright, you guys got any questions?
Ask him who he was.
How are bones moving air through its body?
No. Ask it who it was or who it is.
Alright. Who are you?
My name is Dwastra Rudelver.
Oh, there you go. It's not Malera. Why are they in a
Matt,
special
is that
room?
hurt
Why are
your
they buried in a
throat?
special room?
That voice sounds like it just hurts the throat.
It
so
does.
much.
That's why I'm only saving it for these 5 fucking questions. Then I'm going back to my normal voice again.
Ask it why it's buried in a special room. Well, it was buried.
Why were you buried in this particular special case of a room?
I don't know.
So kind of, it's probably all random.
I must be a decoy.
Ask him.
Does he know where King Malaire's tomb is?
There you go.
Do you know where King Malaire's tomb is?
You see the corpse sort of move its head, the skeleton sort of move its head past you and look to the south of you. And as it does so, like all the bones in its neck creak and pop, like a really good chiropractor.
How do bones creak and pop when there's no muscle or ligaments to make it pop?
Like
Oh, shush.
that. Oh, that felt really good.
Just bone grinding.
Yeah,
on
it's just
bone.
bone grinding on bone. There's no pops of any gas.
Oh
or any
God!
Yeah, it's really bad. You should never do that, folks. It's bad for you.
It's like the bones are like cracking. That's where the popping sound is.
Mm-hmm. And it whispers in that sort of awful tone. The south of this room.
I need a Staples button.
Uh,
That was easy.
Got 2 more questions.
I want
Are-
to see if it's do
are-
I think it's telling the truth on that one?
Make an insight check.
It's a skeleton.
On a skeleton with no facial features, and make it a disadvantage.
There you
It's
go,
18.
With an 18, you think that he might actually be telling the truth on that one.
It can lie to us. Come on, don't. Be careful.
Are there
Let
uh,
me do an
are there
insight
any
check.
traps waiting for us?
Go for it.
Oh,
With an 11,
That's
yeah,
not, no, it's not 11.
disadvantage because it's a skeleton.
Yeah,
but
but
Oh,
yeah,
that's right. You have it. No, yeah, your insight with 22. Yeah, you think he probably is telling the truth actually about him.
are we to expect any traps?
Let's think about this. What would the
Literally,
skeleton
the
say?
room this guy was buried in was a trap.
And it
Yeah,
was a
but-
decoy.
I'm pretty sure that's self-explanatory.
The skeleton says there are traps on the way to the tomb. Yes.
Surprise, surprise.
Ask it what kind of traps, then if it knows.
Deadly.
It's the last question.
No, I think it's the fourth.
That was the fourth. This is number 5.
Oh, that's number 5. Okay.
Or you could say, does it know how to disarm the traps?
Is that a good question, or?
You're the
Or
one asking.
how do you disarm the traps? If you just ask him if he
Oh,
knows, he'll say
do
yes,
you
and that'll
know-
be the end.
How do you disarm the traps?
right.
What was
Find
that?
them.
Oh, you time wash.
What did he say?
Find them.
And then after the 5th question, the bone. They don't immediately because it hasn't been 10 minutes, but it no longer. Its little bony mouth just clicks shut.
You know, I'm just gonna drop the spell.
The bones just scatter.
Time wash.
Well, now we know where to go. Let's head south
Sure.
then, I guess.
To the south.
Do I need to do another investigation slash?
We'll keep it from the last time. You're fine.
Yeah, you got like super high stealth.
Yeah, your stealth is so good. It's like 33. It's nonsensically good.
If you want, we can wait for detect magic. It'll be a ritual though. so
Pathfinder, good. Is there anything on this?
Pathfinder. Good.
Why are you going on about?
I got that reference. Yeah. This as you approach this wall, you notice that it too has a secret entrance, which you, I assume, want to open.
Yeah.
It opens to another hall, the exact same length with another wall at the end of it.
Ooh, this is starting to remind me of another tomb.
Stop right there, Elbauthin. As you walk into this room and you put one foot forward, you're like, do that? There's a pit trap right here. Right on the floor, right here. Yep, right there.
Well, didn't I see it with my investigation? Or
That's what I
That's what
just
he's saying.
said.
That's what he's
why
saying.
you don't move into the pit, because you see it in
Okay,
front of
can I-
you.
Can I draw it?
Sure. You draw a pit on the floor that looks kind of like that. How's that?
Oh,
Oh, okay. So I glide over that,
You fly over the pit.
and then I tell the others there is a pit trap there.
I think I can see it.
Mhm.
Can you see it?
You just drew it on the floor. Some hoping guess.
I drew it with chalk and blood.
You made a big X. You're like, don't step here. Bad.
Just gonna hug the wall.
Okay, the wall. Yeah, I would say you can make a dexterity check if you want to hug,
Oh.
go around it.
Oh no.
How about I just fly over and pick them up and...
If you have the strength for it, sure.
Okay, let's try athletics.
Go for it.
Pretty sure the panther can
Fly
jump it.
over, I pick up...
You guys could jump over it too if you wanted to.
Yeah, can't we make the long jump? It's not a huge
Well,
gap.
that was an insight, but I'll take the roll. What is the roll? The roll was a
13.
13 plus what's your athletics modifier? Elbauthin.
I didn't make a roll. That was a different...
Oh, that was from
cycle.
before. Okay, then go ahead and make an athletics then.
I
Awesome.
don't know how I feel about being touched.
Okay, Elbauthin grabs for Talron.
Athletics roll.
You of all people
19.
It's a
should.
19.
Pretty good, pretty good. Yeah, you grab Talron under his arms and are able to hoist him off the ground.
And I drop him off here.
Great. You guys can move your tokens to
Then
that
I
spot.
move over to Drakon.
He's a little heftier, so DC is going to be a little higher.
He's a
I
big
don't
dude.
think, I don't
Can
think
he hold on to my legs?
I pull you down.
Yeah, that's the kind of problem.
Not a good idea.
Yeah,
Let him
except
jump
I'm-
it. He wants to jump it.
He wants to jump it. Make Qrevialur make the athletics check. He can just jump it.
Okay,
I
Qrevialur,
believe in you.
you jump it.
I'd like to try, yes, but there's currently a flying elf in
He
front
moved
of me.
out of the way. You can jump.
Great. Is it just straight athletics?
Yeah, go ahead and go for it.
I like how everybody in this game.
You're
takes
fantastic.
fucking
You
so
jump. You
literally.
make the jump. Whoosh.
Cool.
There you go.
And who wants to get picked up by Nelf, and who wants to do the athletics?
I'll take a carry, please.
Who wants to get
Okay.
picked up by an elf?
I pick up Zeke.
Okay, that. Go ahead and make an athletics for that one.
Oh, I gotta
That
do it
reminds me of-
individually.
Oh yeah.
Joke. Only I would get.
I'm
in
small.
my
It should be a pretty low DC. I'm not very big.
Oh
No. That's actually a 10 plus 4. It's 14.
Okay, 14 is enough. I set the DC pretty low because Zeke is a wee lass. So yeah, you're
Alright,
able to
make
hoist her off the
sure-
ground.
Right behind Drake. Notice how I'm not moving my token. See that?
Got it.
I don't see who. Where's Drakon in this?
Oh,
Yeah,
So
it's
what is this thing? Is this the panther?
That is the
Panther
panther.
can- The panther can jump it once we make room for him on the other side.
He's got some pretty high jump skills.
Yeah.
Okay,
Still trying to
and
find
Kraw,
this
do you want to
Drakon.
be lifted?
Into you, Qrevialur.
I'm gonna need to be
I'm
lifted.
aware.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna.
My
mess
name's
with
Lraxi.
Oh, I'm sorry, Lraxi.
Let's make sure that you can pick me up first before we go over the pit.
Yes, I'm making sure that I can pick him up.
All right, go for it.
I'm making sure that I can pick him up. Athletics.
That is a
Oh,
that is a
no.
14.
14 is enough.
Okay.
It's a good thing most of this mass is actually fake.
Okay, and then I place him here.
Okay.
Is that a fat joke or?
Shh. No, we don't make bad jokes. That's fat
And
shit. We
then
don't do that.
I fly over their heads and
Okay.
I open this door.
Okay,
Yeah,
very
it's a little
good.
crowded.
It's all right. You open the door.
Oh, hello.
Oh, nobody step in.
You just did.
Except for you.
Just-
Nobody step in.
but
He
I'm
flies
gonna
in.
Fly.
He
I'm gonna
flies.
fly.
Okay, good. We're good with that.
Okay, do I see anything?
Okay, you do see that this room. Let's see. Does it have? Let me just check your vision on this very quickly, Elbauthin, because I know this is not. Yeah, your vision is able to see that there is a room. You don't see anything overtly weird about it, other than the fact that there are 4 statues of dwarves, like 10-foot tall statues of dwarves, in each corner of the room.
There's no traps around.
Not that are visible.
Not with that investigation.
Correct.
Which was like a 30-something.
No, that was your stealth, but we got it though.
I think your investigation was like a 28.
It was pretty
still
high. It was pretty high.
Okay, so it was
Not
Pathfinder,
very high.
Yeah, it was Pathfindery. Let's call it high math. Yeah.
which beats any DC in D&D, which is good.
I mean, if you want to go for that, sure.
No. I definitely
And
think
the room
higher
looks
than
clear,
20.
guys. The room looks clear.
Ooh, what is this? The south?
When we step in, Panther's gonna jump it. Do I need to make a check for that, or he's gonna try?
Let me just check in his character
Does
because
he
I think
have
he's got some pretty
ability?
decent.
The panther.
He has like a pounce ability. Yeah.
He's got a pounce
Yeah.
attack, so I
Mhm.
feel like that means that he can, even if he has to back up and run it.
He's got
he can run
strength,
and
so he
jump
can
it.
make a strength. Just have him make a strength check. Let's see what he does.
Strengths. Okay.
Hey, Matt, I'm gonna
You're gonna what? Oof.
Oh.
The panther jumps and its claw gets hooked on something just at the edge of the pit and just flies to the and falls to the bottom of the pit.
He's got a 40-foot climb. He's got a 40-foot climb speed.
Let's see how far the pit goes. Here, give me 1 second.
2 feet.
30 feet deep.
Okay.
Should we make a dex check or something?
Unfortunately not. There's nobody there to catch him, really. So
No, to
he
claw his way out because he doesn't have a climb
Actually,
speed.
wait a second. Hold on. How? Yeah, no, it's yeah. Panther's heavier than 50 pounds, right?
Probably.
Yeah, panthers are fucking.
He's a medium creature, so yeah. He's
I was
gonna
just
be
at the
more-
zoo. Panthers are pretty goddamn like they are
They're-
not
they're
light.
hefty.
Yeah, so
No, they're hefty.
yeah, so he'll take 3d6 worth of damage.
Ow.
So he falls. He takes 8 damage.
Oh, his hit points aren't in here. That's weird.
And that's it. Oh, that is weird. Let me fix that for you.
Weak-ass pitfall.
He should have. He has 13 hit points. Is what he
Okay.
should have.
I will give him such. That's why.
So.
Malayer needs to step up his pitfall game.
He actually has 12.
So what's
Oh,
this?
my thing says 13, but okay.
That's okay.
And he took 8.
Mhm.
All right, and he's now gonna climb out of the pit because
Okay.
he's got a climb speed.
Yes, he does, and he can climb.
So he climbs up out of the pit and scampers over to me and like kind of rubs his head on my leg, and I scratch him behind the ears.
Okay.
Sorry, buddy. That's
I
actually very, very in character considering that I named him after my cat that you guys saw earlier.
He's got a couple like he sort of like as he climbs up out of the pit, you see that he limps a little bit. He might have like hurt himself in the fall, but Yeah.
Licks a paw.
Um,
All right.
do these statues look the same?
let's see. So I'll give you the description of this room. Here we go. Box text. 4 stone imperious dwarves keep an eternal vigil over this chamber. On the far side of the room, in which you've just entered, the closest to Talron actually, hangs a great tapestry depicting your good buddy King Malayer, his war pick bloodied and gleaming as he leads his men against a gargantuan purple worm, whose mandibles have torn the very stone to shreds.
I think we've met him. We had lunch in him.
Can I use my investigation skill to figure out anything?
You can actually, well, what is it that you want to do before you talk about skills? What is it you're trying to do?
I'm trying to figure out how to, if maybe these stone, can be moved around, these statues.
Okay.
See if maybe there's some tricky way for opening a large door to a tomb.
Sure, make an investigation check, and then when you're done, let me know.
Okay.
28. Yeah, you look around these statues. None of the statues seem to have any. You look around the base of the northern one, the eastern one, the southwestern one. When you get to the the southwestern one. When you get to the southeastern one, which is the last one, as you do so, you hear a voice come into your head, Elbauthin, just yours, and it says, in a somewhat familiar accent to you, a sort of dwarvish accent. It says, please, our king is with the gods. There is no need to watch over this tomb any longer. Our spirits languish under the duty we swore to it so long ago.
Okay. So, guys,
Yeah.
their spirits have been guarding these tombs for a while, and they don't want to look over it anymore. Actually, Matt G, could you repeat?
Sure. I sure can.
Yeah.
I said, please, our king is with the gods. There is no need to watch over this tomb any longer. Our spirits languish under the duty we swore to so long ago.
So there
Oh,
are some
Elbauthin,
sort
for
of
an elf, you have a
spirits
really good
protecting-
dwarf's accent.
He is pretty good at that.
There's some spirits protecting the tomb.
And they want to be released.
So how do we release them?
Break
It's
the
okay.
statues.
Ooh, destroy the statues. Can we?
It's always the classic thing. Just blow it up.
It's
Destroy the
fun though.
I mean, did you
I
ask the
look at the
statue?
statue and I go, should we destroy the statues?
In your mind, Elbauthin, you hear the voice say, yes, yes, please, topple the statues and we shall be free.
What do you guys think? Should we tackle the
Oh,
Can
it
you-
sounds really ready to do it.
I was
but
gonna say, can you tell if a statue is lying to you?
a
Yes.
voice.
Yes, I
Give me a
can.
voice.
Make an insight check if you want.
I can make an insight check on that. Actually, I have a special skill.
Great.
I have
Yes.
ear for deceit.
Great.
Mm.
Boom.
That sounds good. Make an insight check.
Not that it matters, because whatever I roll's a 19. So 19.
Okay.
Wow.
You roll. I mean, it sounded pretty honest to you.
Sounds like he's in pain, bro. I mean, folks.
Bro.
I was going into what's that god's name again?
Oh.
Giant frog that possessed me. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I remember that guy.
Oh,
the
yeah.
Froghemoth.
Oh man, Zeke, I tell you about the times we got possessed by spirits.
We don't care.
I never got to experience. Anyways, regardless, the thing is, I don't know if this makes any sense to me. In a way, he's saying it because he says he's
I
king of the
topple
gods
over
now.
the statue.
Okay, make a strength athletics check.
Oh, please be high. Please be high. No, 14 is not enough, right?
Yeah, unfortunately not. You push the statue. You see it sort of moving,
What?
but it doesn't fall.
What if I were to?
They may be trapped, but the thing is, like, they may be honest about wanting to escape. But are
But what do they
honest
want to
about
do
who-
to us?
But how are they honest about their intentions, their motives?
Okay,
you're sen-
before I knock it over, I ask the statue, will you harm us if we release you?
Why would we do that? We simply want to be free.
So make another insight check on that.
Sure.
Uh,
What's it, 22?
yeah.
Yeah, that sounds pretty honest.
They're being honest, man.
Alright.
Just something feels off. You think if they're guarding a tomb, there's not really a time limit on it.
Well, let's just do it. Talron, you rolled an athletics check plus my 14. Does that help?
You can make it. You can do it again with advantage if you want.
I like spit my hands.
Ah, me too!
22. That's enough. The statue falls to the ground. You guys jump out of the way just in time. The statue shatters. And as it does so, this sort of dark black smoke
Oh.
issues forth from the remains of this statue and materializes in the form of a sort of hunched over ethereal looking dwarf.
So should we knock over the other statues, dwarf guy?
I mean, if you so desire, absolutely.
Will they harm us?
Why would we do that?
Okay. We knock
All right.
over all the statues.
Okay, make a.
Right.
You guys can all do so if you'd like.
I'm useless at strength checks, so I'm just standing back with my panther and watching.
Fuck.
Alright, that's with advantage because I'm helping.
Should I just keep rolling that, or
Oh no, that's that. I mean, if you only make one athletics check. If you want to do it again, that takes time. Okay, you push that down. When you push this one down, Elbauthin, this one shatters, and more black smoke issues forth. Except when this issues forth, you hear from the other side of the room where the dwarf is standing. And the dwarf changes form into a hulking monstrosity that has these awful crab pincers.
Oh, god damn it.
And the black smoke issuing forth from the one on the northeastern also issues forth, and this one does not issue forth like a dwarf. It comes and it creates this sort of awful frog
So it was
monsters.
It was like
Oh, it was lying like a mofo. It got a 23 on its deception check.
What the
And now we're gonna roll a little bit of. Ready? Should I say it out loud?
Round 20.
Say it.
Okay.
Sure, whatever you
Roll
want.
initiative. Here we go. Oh no!
Weird, not,
The
it's weird
creatures.
not rolling 2 initiatives.
Are we rolling 2 initiatives? No, we are rolling.
No, I'm just saying it's weird because I don't have to anymore.
Aw.
I'm sorry.
I'll be right back before we
Cool.
start blowing shit up.
Okay. Let me give you some good music. Yeah, this is good. Here we go. Oh dear. The demons. They are out. I'll move you out of the way, Talron, so you didn't get smushed.
No, but you move them back.
I moved Talron back, yes. Just because
Yeah.
when they
Back
would
to-
smash to the floor and it appeared in the space, I didn't want Talron to get. Yeah! Okay! Let's move these guys, give them some initiatives. Anyone else missing from initiative order? I think we're good.
And everyone note, my mage armor is still up.
This is a good thing.
Yes, it is. Really glad I took that cat.
Okay, it looks like Elbauthin is first. Elbauthin, Zeke, Lraxi, Talron, Qrevialur. We've got all 5 of you guys, and the Panther, of course. Oh boy, you wanted to fight.
Oh.
Here we go.
Okay,
Elbauthin,
so I'm gonna
you're
move
first.
I'm gonna move over here.
Okay.
And I'm going to stab with the rapier
Okay.
and then disappear. 1 second. Rapier here. That is a 29
20 will definitely hit.
with 36 damage.
Excellent. That is with the sneak attack, yes. Excellent.
Yes, and then I sneaky sneaks. Disadvantage.
Yeah. You stab this creature.
Which is still a 23.
Okay, very good.
Who is next?
I believe if that is the end of your turn, then Zeke. Yeah, the great thing is now you guys can have the end turn button, so that'll just shift you to the next person in the order if you're done. You just hit the end turn.
EDT.
Uh-huh. EDT, EOT, end of turn.
End of turn.
Yep,
It looks like a D.
I know.
ED. End the
EOT.
turn.
End the turn.
Alright. I am gonna take my movement speed to
Oh, I beg
get-
your pardon. I do have one thing, Elbauthin. I have to ask you, since you did start your turn within 10 feet of it, make a Constitution saving throw. I should have done this before, but we'll do it for now. Okay, so you're poisoned until the start of your next turn. So we'll start it from now. You should have been poisoned at the beginning of your turn, but that was my fault, so we'll do it from now. So yeah, the stench of this creature is just so strong. You're like, but yeah, you are poisoned and are therefore subject to the poisoned condition.
Matt, with all the flying back and forth over the pit, would you say 10 minutes have passed since I cast Wall of Stone?
Yeah, I would say so.
Alright, then concentration is down, but that wall is permanent.
Perfect.
Now, do I need to make a con
You
save?
do. This is the start of your turn. You're within 10 feet of the creature, so make a con save, please.
Yes. Okay.
Please pass. Please pass. Please pass.
Come on.
I got a +6 on con.
You do, in fact. you smelled worse things up in Waterdeep, so, you know. This
Damn
thing...
right, they don't. The plumbing there sucks, man.
Gotta get something on
Alright,
that.
so 1,
That's
2,
so good due to my smoke.
6. I'm gonna go here,
Okay.
and then I am gonna shoot at this guy with a lightning bolt at level 4.
Okay. Which one? The one on the bottom or the one next to Talron?
The
and
one
Elbauthin?
on the bottom,
Okay, cool.
because I don't want to hit those guys.
Sure. Give me 1 second.
So, just let me. I mean, actually, now that you put it that way, I probably should damage the one that is surrounded by my friends.
It's up to you.
So, yeah,
it will
I'm
go
actually
through your
gonna.
Panther, though, if you shoot it from there.
Can I shoot it over his head? Let's see. Where did I start?
It's in his
1,
space.
I mean, it's a big creature.
2, 3.
It's a medium
I
sized
could.
creature.
I could actually be here, and then I could shoot just past him.
Yeah,
think.
I would. That's fine. We're sort of. Yeah, I would say that's fine.
Okay. So
Just
level
past
4.
him. Yeah, that's fine.
Level 4 lightning bolt.
Okay, very good. 1 second.
So it's a dex save.
Lightning bolt. Boop, boop. Pshroom. Ignore
Nice.
the effect of that little.
That it hits everybody.
There's like what? But yeah, I just thought it was kind of cool to have that on the screen.
Do I?
So no, it does. You're fine. It goes through the target and past you, Qrevialur. You're fine. So
I aimed it so that it skipped all of you. You all feel slightly singed, but you don't get hit.
dexterity
I'm
saving throw.
resistant to lightning, so
Mhm.
it's fine.
Okay, it got a 13.
It failed, so it's going to take 9d6 damage. So I cast it at a higher level. So he takes 29.
Very nice.
Oh, what?
That's so bad.
That was not that great.
That's a shitty roll, but
But still,
he did
lightning is
29
lightning. Zap.
Lightning is lightning. And that is the.
Okay, so click your EOT and we're ready to go.
Yeah, I gotta scroll back up to it.
I gotcha.
Got it.
Beautiful. It is now
That's
Lraxi's
all
turn.
Alright, I'll be honest, I told you so. And then my holy symbol will come up, and I will use my channel divinity Order's Demand.
Mm-hmm.
They both need to roll wisdom saving throws. If they're immune to charm, by the way, this does not affect them, I believe.
Okay, very good. If they're immune to charm, correct?
Mhm.
Okay, cool. So wisdom saving throw 1. And wisdom saving throw 2. Hold on 1 second, I think. Did I mess up on something? Wisdom saving throw. Sorry, let me roll that again. Okay. So one got an 18 and one got a 13. No, sorry, 21. 21.
Both of them got above 18?
Yes, both above 18.
They both save.
Okay, very good.
Alright, I got nothing else. Wait, I do have something else.
You have a bonus action.
Yeah, I'm gonna cast a spell that normally is an action, but I'm gonna cast it using Voice of Authority. So, I grab my Carnelian out of my backpack and I quickly show it to both of them. Using Voice of Authority, I can use. Wait, is that the wrong one? That's the wrong one. Sorry. Embodiment of the Law. Excuse me.
There we go.
And suddenly now, as a bonus action, I put it out, and quickly they both can see the Carnelian. They both must roll Wisdom saving throws.
Okay. Another set of wisdom saving throws.
Mm-hmm.
Great. 1 and 2. 19 and 24.
They both save.
Your rolls are amazing.
I don't know. I mean, it's like I'm just clicking buttons here at this time, folks.
It's almost like they're really high level demons or something.
All right, I'll back off, and now on my turn.
EOT. All right. It is now this frog demon's turn. Okay. What is he going to do? Let's see. Okay. So it turns to the one who did it. Can't see Elbauthin. It's gonna turn to Talron.
Oh,
Yeah, your stealth is pretty damn good. Although, let me check something here. Does he have? What kind of vision does he have? Nope, not good enough. Not thick enough. Here we go. It's going to turn Talron and bite you with its giant maw of serrated frog teeth and claw you twice. Bite. Claw, claw. All right, crits with the bite. Wow, I really am rolling pretty well tonight. So that is 21. Yeah, 21 piercing damage with the bite. 11 on the first claw attack, which I'm assuming misses, and 24 on the second one, which okay. So there goes your concentration.
wait, that was a concentration?
You were concentrating on something.
Was I?
Is that left over from speaking to the dead?
That's-
He hasn't done anything since then.
There you go. That makes sense. All right, fair enough. And then the second claw attack, which is 24, which hits you probably, I'm assuming. I don't think you have an AC that high, and it does 8 slashing damage.
Ouch.
So bite swipes over your head with one claw and then rips underneath you with the second claw. And does it do anything else? Nope. That is it for its turn. It is now that turn. Talron. Not sure what that was. Oh, that was for the stench. Yep. Mm-hmm. Okay, so you are also poisoned. till the end of the start of its next turn. And that means your attacks are disadvantage.
Shit.
Does he get flanking or no?
Yes, he does. Which sort of negates the disadvantage, so he would have a straight attack.
Yeah, so you know what? I think I'm gonna first do a little bit of a Hexblade's curse on the frog thing.
Okay.
And next I'm gonna swipe at.
Okay, very good.
Da, da, da.
There's Hexblade's Curse.
Come on! Oh!
That
well,
misses, unfortunately. You swing
first one hit.
and
Advantage.
the first one
first
hit.
one hit.
The first one hits with a 20, but the second one does not with a
Which
nat
is a
1.
critical.
You're poisoned, so it's just a regular attack.
Yep.
Yeah, critical.
They cancel
does
each
not
other
work.
out.
So that's an extra.
So 10 slashing damage plus whatever the Hexblade's Curse is.
I think
Your
it's
proficiency
21.
bonus.
Yeah, so 14.
Cool beans.
Yeah. That's my, action.
Ah! And the second one, as you come in for the second over your head, it just grabs the haft of your glaive and whoosh, throws it away.
Someone kill this thing faster!
Working on it.
Okay. It is now Drakon's
All right.
Qrevialur's turn.
I am going to
Make
do
your
the old-
Constitution save.
Yes, I shall do that.
Okay, you're poisoned.
Poisoned. I am going to do the old 1, 2.
Okay, so 14 misses and 17 hits.
No, that would be 14 and 22 because I have flanking as well.
Oh, good point. Good point. Yep, you do have flanking.
Yes.
So
And then I will do
22 still hits.
the offhand.
that's 9 damage. And
What about
then
15?
15 does not hit.
Okay,
So it's still just 9 damage.
that's fair.
Yep. So you swing, couple of misses, but then one solid thrust right into its ribs. Okay, the biggie, the guy who was laughing and now turns into this hulking, sort of crab-pincered, strange, sort of scaled face-looking demon. I want to show you guys the art because before we go any further, because I know you can hardly see the art of these demonic creatures. They're just too cool not to show, so I will do so right now. Where one is called, where is it? Yeah, the frog creature who's making this awful sort of stench. It's called a, I might as well just tell you, it's sort of out of character. It's called a Hezru demon, which looks like
We can see an initiative, the name.
Yep.
I know you can, but people in chat can't. That's what it looks like.
Nice.
Spiky frog demon. And then the other
That
one...
looks like it smells bad.
Oh, yeah. The other one's called a Glabrezu demon. That's what this sucker
Oh,
looks like.
Jesus.
Yeah. That guy don't fuck around.
What the hell?
Yeah.
It's like a wolf and a lobster and a pugilist.
I mean, demons, man. Worse than rogues. Ostensibly. Okay, it's now that creature's turn. So he, or it, or whatever you want to say, is going to, oh wow, okay. Holy crap. Wow. Okay. Yeah. It's going to fly over to you. Well, fly. It just sort of stomps over to you, Zeke.
Of course it does.
Not that. Like so. And you see it has these pincers as well as these claws. So it's going to make 4 attacks on you.
Jesus Christ.
2 with its pincers and 2 with its claw-like fists, which it's going to slam into you. Like so. So pincer first. 2 pincers. 1, 2. Wow. Okay. 20 to hit on the first one.
Wow. Hits.
Okay. So you are grappled. So you're
goody.
you're not restrained, but you're grappled.
Just grab.
So your speed is 0, so you're that. So then you do it does 13 bludgeoning. Why? Pincer damage, Brett. I guess all pincer damage does bludgeoning damage. So the first one does 13 bludgeoning damage on the first hit. Then it hits you with the second
Alright.
one, which is a 28. Not a crit. Not a crit, by the way. That's another
Good.
15 bludgeoning damage.
Jesus, I'm real glad I took that nap.
And then it's going to hit you with 2 fists, which it has underneath these giant claw-like pincers. So 1, 2.
What a jerk.
Okay. Fist attacks, 22 to hit.
Yep.
These ones are less deadly. This one, 5 bludgeoning.
Okay.
And then the fourth attack, the fourth fist attack, does is a 25 as well to hit. That does
Yep.
4 more bludgeoning damage.
Jesus
So total
Christ.
amount of damage is 28 and 9.
I did
37
I
damage.
did them all. I did them all
Beautiful.
as you read them out. To me, so they're all there.
That's fantastic. And this thing it doesn't give off the same kind of smell as the Hazard does, but it is just like it's looking down at you with these like awful gleaming red eyes.
Do
and
you
this
remember
mouthful of
if I-
slaver.
Boop of Doomed anybody in that last fight?
I think you did Boop of Doom one of the Helmed Horrors, yes.
Okay, so I have no Boop of Doom.
No Boop of Doom, yes.
No Boop of Doom.
And that is its turn, which it will now end. Boop. Okay, Brutus. Let's see what you can
Alright.
do.
Brutus is not happy about what has happened to his. So I just gotta count something out here. 1, 2. Yes, he has room. So he's gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, back up, and then take another 20. He's got 50 feet of movement. He's gonna take another 20 feet of movement to run at this guy and do a pounce attack.
Now,
So
are
that's a
Brutus's
claw attack.
attacks magical?
No.
Okay.
Nope. He's just a cat.
Make your attack.
So he's gonna pounce and make a claw attack.
Okay.
18 to hit.
18 will hit.
Okay, so that's 6 slashing, and the creature has to succeed on a DC 12 strength save or be knocked prone.
Okay, got a 19 on the strength save.
Okay, so he is not knocked prone.
Okay. The claws rake into its back. They don't issue forth any kind of blood or ichor, but you do see them making actual incisions in its back.
Cool. And that is Brutus's turn.
Yes, 1 second.
Oh, I gotta hit end of turn for him. All right. Oh, there he is. End of turn. All right.
Elbauthin.
Okay. It is now Elbauthin's turn. We're back to the top of the order.
Wonder what I'm gonna do. Let me think about this. All right, just rapier it.
Okay. You need to make another con save though.
Oh, so let me do that first.
Okay, you're still poisoned. This will be with disadvantage.
So advantage, not this. Well, normal. It'll be.
Yep. Okay.
Huh.
25 hits. You get
And then
your
I'm gonna
get your-
disengage.
33 damage. Yep.
I'm gonna disengage and I'm gonna move 5.
Solid hit.
Oh, he's doing
Five.
Oh, he's not looking good after that hit.
10, 15, 20, 25.
Beautiful. Yeah, that last hit this demon right under the ribs, and it goes. And this big gout of black ichor issues forth from it. And you disengage and move away. Very nice. You can end your turn anytime now.
Ending my turn.
Excellent.
No, let me end it. Start
Done.
using.
That's why I count on you guys to click on things. Zeke, it's your turn.
Okay.
But it's so
Question.
difficult.
Your turn.
If I were to cast a spell that pushes the person grappling me away from me, would that
Mhm.
break grapple? If it
So
succeeds?
I believe the answer is if it pushes you. Wait, if you're grappled by it, right, and you push it away from you, you're not like
Yeah.
pushing its arm out of the socket. So you would just go with it.
I would
essentially.
go with it.
Yeah.
Okay. I didn't know if it would like magically lock me in place or something.
Yeah.
That's what I thought, but it was worth a shot. In that case, ugh, fuck do I want to do to this asshole? Because I really want to get out of this grapple. So basically, the only way to get out of a grapple is a strength check.
That is correct. that. Strength or, I believe, acrobatics will also remove you. Either athletics or acrobatics will remove you from.
They're
from a
both.
grapple.
Oh, acrobatics is a dex
The
check.
condition also ends if. Oh, look, there we go. Okay, the condition also ends if an effect removes the grappled creature from the reach of the grappled effect, such as when a creature is hurled away by the Thunderwave. There you go.
Oh, that's okay. Well, good, because that's what I was gonna do to the fucker. So in that case, I'm gonna thunder.
Thank you for that, Senor
Thank
Rules
you.
Lawyer.
And the thunder wave will also, unfortunately, hurt my panther. So I'm gonna kind of look at him and be like, "I love you, buddy."
God.
And then I'm gonna cast a thunder wave.
Okay.
I might actually just cast that at an upper level for shits and giggles. Yeah, I'm actually gonna cast that as a level 3.
Okay,
Or sorry, as a level 2.
Level 2, Constitution saving throw, I think, right?
Yes, level 2, DC 17 con save.
Okay, very good. DC 17.
What's the range on that? Because it might hit a buff.
No, if I do, it's a cube, so he's out of the way.
Okay, cool. So, Constitution saving throw. Boom.
Yeah.
He got a 23.
Okay, so he.
Sorry, 29.
takes-
I beg your pardon, not 23. 29.
Well, fuck him. He still takes he takes half of the damage, so he takes 7 thunder damage.
7 thunder.
And Brutus also needs to make his con
Yeah,
save.
he does.
It's gonna wipe him out anyway, but he's gonna make it.
He dissipates
He got-
like
he got
ashes in the
brutalized.
wind.
He also failed, so Brutus is bye bye. Bye, Brutus.
How much damage does it get?
Oh, he took the full 15. He's gone.
Brutus has left the game.
Yes. Bye.
Okay. And so he gets half of 15, so 7 damage, right?
Mhm.
Cool.
And I'm pissed, so I am going to cast a quickened cantrip on this guy
Okay.
of shocking grasp.
Okay.
So
22 will hit.
22 to hit. He takes 20 lightning damage and cannot take reactions until the end of his turn.
Very nice. 20 lightning damage. Damn, those cantrips.
Yeah, man, my cantrips are good now.
We likey. All right.
Yes. All right, that is the end of my turn.
Okay. Clickety click. It
Clickety
is now
click.
Lraxi's turn.
Alright. Well, guess I'll move here and we'll cast Healing Word on Zeke.
Thank you.
And because I cast Healing Word on you, guess what? Because my voice has such authority to it, you can use your reaction to attack the creature. A weapon attack, of course. Something.
Ooh, actually,
Do you have a
because
weapon
I
to
am.
use?
Guess what? I'm a warcaster. I'm allowed to cast magic spells as my
Not with Voice of
reactions, I
Authority.
believe.
It's only with this. It says reaction, make 1 weapon attack against a creature.
Oh,
Warcaster is with, I know what you're talking about. Warcaster is with opportunity attacks.
Yeah. Okay. Never mind. I got excited.
Different.
I do. Believe it or not, have weapons.
Okay.
I never use them.
Did you have it ready? Did you have it out?
I have a dagger.
Okay, I'll allow you to sort of, as your, not as a
I
free
feel-
action, but like,
I feel like I
It's a
can't.
reaction. That's
yeah,
what it is.
it's a reaction, so you
yeah.
probably wouldn't have it ready with a reaction unless you had it like in your hand. Reactions are super fast, right? So it would take you about a few seconds to pull out the dagger, and then as a reaction to do it. So unless you had it readied, you could punch it.
I mean, I'm gonna punch it then. I always kind of assume that Zeke always has a dagger in her hand just in case, but I will punch it.
Okay.
Where's my unarmed attack? I don't even know where it
Roll
is.
strength. Roll
Yeah, exactly.
They
It's
got punched.
D20 plus strength mod.
Oh, that's hilarious
And-
because
yeah.
my strength mod is, I believe, a -1. Yes.
Oof.
5.
Yeah, you punch it, it just goes.
Accurate. I tried.
The demon's just like,
Then I told it dead on it.
okay. Wisdom saving throw. Here we go. Holy shit! You got a 10.
Yeah, unfortunately, I rolled extremely small. 10 damage.
10
so-
damage. 10 necrotic damage.
Yeah, back off.
Okay. Yeah, very nice. Okay.
I pressed end of turn.
He might kill me on his next turn if I don't get out of this grapple. somehow.
Okay. Yeah, the Hezra demon is just not looking that great. Yeah, he will use his
Do the poison conditions end on its turn or our turn?
at the end of its turn.
So its turn is when our poison conditions end.
Correct.
Okay.
But then you have to make another Constitution at the beginning of your turn.
Okay.
Make sense?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So the Hezra demon will bite, claw, and claw. I don't know why I said it like that. Bite, claw, and claw. I have a feeling that I am Maya Quimby. And he will attack Talron 3 times.
Of course.
1, 2, 3.
AC 17.
Funny enough, in its weakened condition, almost dead, it just, and you're just able to just like turtle up, and it misses you 3 times with a 11, a 14, and a 12.
Damn.
I can't fucking believe that.
That's what you get for getting all those good rolls.
For
earlier.
real, it just it all
Yep.
narrows
Comes
out. Now it's
full
Talron's turn.
circle.
Damn it!
Okay, so you're poisoned still.
I've still got a sweat band anyways.
Okay.
Well, you still get flanking to cancel out the disadvantage.
Yep, that's right.
God!
Nice.
Okay, so 21 and 24 both hit.
22 damage.
That, my friend, is 22 damage, right?
Yes.
Yep.
That's 23. No, 22, yeah.
Yeah. How's it looking?
Brain's not 100% right
Hold on
now.
1 second. I'll tell you in 1 sec. I don't know why it didn't act that way, but here we go.
Wait. 19 slashing and another 11 damage.
Hexblade's curse. His curse. He's dead, Steve.
Correct. Yeah, he is super dead. So yeah, you slash through it, and this thing just like it dissolves into this like mass of black sludge, which just seeps into the floor and stays there. It doesn't like absorb into the floor as it did with another foe that you had fought.
And because my curse was on it, I also gained.
You gained some hit points back. That's right.
16?
Let's check.
Yeah, 12 plus my.
Know your abilities, folks. Hexblade's Curse. You gain hit points back to your Warlock level plus your Charisma modifier.
Yeah, so
Nice.
16.
Beautiful. Very nice.
I don't even know how it even looks like. Like, as a. Like, this is like spirits or whatever.
What are you talking about?
He showed you a picture of the demon.
Well, I mean, like, how I get, like, the HP back.
Oh yeah, I would say. I mean, you can fashion it however you want in terms of like the soul of this creature's evil sort of like is dissipated, and then you just feel a green energy seep back into you, and you just feel like your wounds start to heal again.
And you know what? As a bonus action,
Okay,
I'm gonna fight it.
go for it. Hungry Jaws.
Yeah.
Nice.
Hungry Jaws will hit.
For
6
6.
non-magical bite E piercing damage.
but still get temporary HP.
You hit it, and your jaws sink to the flesh. It tastes awful. Tastes like nothing you have ever tasted before in your
God.
life. And the creature, like when you like have fashion your jaws around the thing, you're like, ah, and it just looks down at you like, fuck are you doing? All right, whenever you want to hit that end of turn.
Yeah, I'm good with that.
Okay,
All right.
Qrevialur.
So I will take my sweet time walking over here.
Okay, you
I
walk
actually
through the
just
black
realized I
Where's
should-
the
sludge.
corpse?
I should have had advantage punching him because Elbauthin is flanking him with me.
No, he just came over, I think.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's right. Never mind. Never
And
mind.
then while I am here,
Yes.
I'm going to do slash once.
Okay.
Oh.
Miss horribly. But since I still did the attack action, I get 10 feet more movement. So I can move 5 right here and hopefully get flanking?
That's moving through it, so you can't move through it.
So he moves around it.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, I move.
You have to move 5, 10, 15.
Okay. So I
Actually,
can't
20.
move
5,
this-
10, 15, 20.
That gives you flanking right there.
That gives you
doesn't
flanking with Elbauthin right there. Yes,
Yeah,
that's correct.
That gives
Cool. So I'm gonna attack more from here then.
Go for it. So
Whoop,
25
and
will hit.
Another slash.
Nice.
25 and 26 both will hit.
That is a total.
Note that
of-
you are still poisoned, but the poison condition goes
I shouldn't
away.
Be poisoned.
Oh, that's right, because the Hezrit already is dead. So now,
Dead.
yeah, you're fine.
Yeah.
So let me take the poison off you.
Let's see. So that's a total of.
And now everyone's,
27.
27. Yeah.
Very nice.
Now
Took me a
everyone's,
second.
and now everyone's ganking up on it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Good. Fucking kill it. Before it kills me.
Anything else?
Julie,
Nope.
that's it, sir.
I need to click thing.
Cool, cool.
Boop.
All right. The creature is wounded, certainly. So it will actually step towards this statue like so, taking Zeke with him. He's still
do I get
attached
an
to you.
opportunity attack.
Yes. All of you actually do get
All of
opportunity
us get
attacks.
opportunity attacks.
You do
Good.
indeed.
Fucking kill it.
Pudding.
Miss.
Well, wouldn't that have advantage because of flanking?
Nope, because he's not flanking anymore.
But he was flanking as he
He
moved.
was flanking as he moved.
That doesn't matter because opportunity attacks don't work with flanking in the same way as they move out.
Okay.
That will hit Alex.
12 piercing.
Cool. And then Talron.
Ooh.
Get it.
That will hit.
Yeah, nice. 14.
Don't you get sneak attack on that?
No.
You weren't stealthed?
Is
No.
it per round
You
or
have
per...
allies
Attack
next to.
on an action, not a reaction.
Alright.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure that's incorrect. I'm pretty sure it's once per round and once per turn.
Yeah, it's once per turn on an action. You can't
Yeah.
use a reaction to do
Uh,
sneak attack.
wait. Okay, let me.
Check it
Think
out.
about it first. Just think about it for a second.
Come on,
Okay.
rules lawyer. I
Oh,
want this
shit.
guy dead.
Gotta have him.
Doesn't mean you have to like him.
I'm pretty sure it's once per round. I don't think it's on an action.
It's once per turn.
Once per
I don't see
turn.
it on an action.
Yeah.
I don't see anything. I don't think anything about an action. When you deal extra damage to a creature, you hit with an attack if you have advantage on the attack roll, or if someone's close by.
But did he use sneak attack already?
I already used sneak attack on my
Once
turn.
per turn, not round.
Yeah.
Rounds are the entire thing. Turns just a specific monster.
Oh, that's a good point. Let's take a look here. Once per turn. That makes sense then. If you hit with the attack, if you have advantage on the attack roll. Did you have advantage on the attack roll?
Yes.
It's the last bit. Doesn't matter. The second paragraph.
Yeah,
sorry.
don't need advantage on the attack roll if another target was in 5 feet of it. Yep. So then roll. So your sneak attack damage then applies.
Okay, so it's
28.
28.
Nice.
So that's an additional. How much? Let me just go there.
16.
Thank you. Very nice. So it walks
this
over to
guy's
this
dead.
statue.
Uh-oh. I think I know what it's doing.
And it grabs with its other claws. It grabs the
Doesn't
statue.
it have me in both of them?
No, it has you only in one.
Oh,
And
okay.
it also has 3 other like things they can hold things with. It has 2 fists and the other claw. And it makes it on it using its action, it will grab this statue and smash it to the ground.
Oh man, this guy's desperate.
Okay. So as it does so, the statue smashes on the ground and black smoke issues forth and it speaks in Abyssal. Do any of you guys speak Abyssal?
Don't think so.
None of you speak Abyssal. It comes out as this awful mash of syllables and hard consonants like and as it does
Speak
so
like Klingon, man.
like Klingon. Great. And then this, as the smoke materializes, this sort of winged form with this awful beaked mouth full of razor sharp fangs appears.
What the hell is that?
Exactly.
Well, I know what this is.
I'm sure you do. You've seen this before.
Considering it says a name right under the token.
It is called a Vrok. I will give you the art for that as well.
It wasn't.
That's the sound it makes,
Klingon.
yes. A Vrok. Here you go. This is what it looks like.
Lazile, make noises. No, he's sleeping.
Oh, Jesus.
It's like a vulture demon kind of thing. Awful, awful creature. And it flies. So let me add it to the initiative.
Actually,
He
yo,
goes
it's
at the
origin.
end.
It's
Oh, he goes
actually
right after
based
him.
on-
Hooray!
Oh, God damn it.
What? What?
Fucker.
Okay, so there you go.
I don't know if that's fair. It takes time to.
It takes time to materialize. It just appears. There you go. Okay, so yeah, I mean, it's at the bottom of the order. So that's its action. Does it have anything else? Let me check out some of these cool-ass spells that it can use.
How about no?
How about that one? Is that a full... 1 second here. I think that's an action. That is a action. Okay, so it won't use that this turn because it used its action to pull the Vrock into play. Another player has entered the game, and now that he will, now that he's done that, he's brought his flying bro in. It is now the Vrock's turn. The Vrock materializes, and what can it do?
Squawk. It can definitely
Ooh.
squawk.
That is awful. So yeah, as it appears, it makes this horrific... Imagine if Lazial was about 30 feet tall.
No, I don't want to do that. I don't want to.
Well, not 30 feet tall. It's probably more like 10 feet tall. And it emits this
I
horrific
still don't want to.
screech. So all of you within 20 feet of it, which I think is everybody... Yeah, everybody.
Aw.
Yep.
Okay, what kind of save we making?
I believe it's a Constitution save. Let me double check the hazard.
Whew.
Yeah, all of you make
I'm actually out of-
Constitution saving throws.
Except me. And
Yes, you are too far
Oh.
away, Elbauthin, by just a little bit.
Is it all creature of its choosing, or
All creatures.
So then the
Yes.
This guy too?
other
Mm-hmm.
big
He
boy.
made it.
All right.
19s and 20s.
We're good. This is a good thing.
Mm-hmm.
We have, the 4 of you, all of you just immediately, instinctively cover your ears as this awful shriek comes out of this creature. Wow. Very good.
What are the odds?
Good job, guys. I'm impressed. The creature, like, sees that none of
Wait,
you have fallen
Didn't
prey
she
to it.
shocking grasp this dude?
She
This
shocking
guy
grasp.
down here.
Yeah.
He hasn't taken
Yeah,
any
so you-
reactions.
He hasn't taken any reactions. Right, which is why,
It's only reactions, yeah.
yeah, not actions.
But yeah, seeing as we
Jeez, that being overpowered cantrip.
Yeah, you can't take any actions at all. I mean, that's
seeing
basically
as-
stunning, right? So
Yeah.
seeing as we all saved,
you did all save, and that is the end of its turn.
I'm probably a bit annoyed.
It's not happy. How about that? Elbauthin, it's your turn.
Oh, please kill this fucker.
Insightful fighting on this guy?
Cool. Oh, I
And I'm
didn't
not
think.
poisoned anymore. Right?
So yeah, you're not poisoned, so you can take the poison condition off. You and Talron, you can take it off on your beginning of your turn as well.
2.
Okay, that's your 28 insight. Let's see if it can beat that with a deception. Remember, it did deceive you originally.
Surprisingly,
Okay, it rolled, and it didn't roll as good as you did, so you have insightful fighting on it.
What did it roll?
It rolled a 16.
Oh, okay. Good. Step in. And stabby stabs.
Do it. Do it.
Stabby stabs.
kill it.
Please.
27 will hit.
27. That's
27 damage.
Does not kill it. You stab it. You hear a crunch of bone, and black ichor flows out onto your hand, but it does not die. Iron Wolf has also redeemed because he's been in chat for such a long time. He has given you inspiration too, so you now have inspiration. Elbauthin has inspiration. He says, "For the elf, for extra stabs."
Yes.
Anything else? Elbauthin,
Shit. Oh, yeah.
you used your bonus action, so you're standing there. It's now Zeke's turn. Zeke, you are still grappled.
I know. All right,
Wait, hold on. I gotta say this fun. She's between a rock and a hard place.
God.
I win D&D. Okay.
All right, if I cast a 15-foot cone spell, Elbauthin is out of the way, yeah?
Which direction are you casting it in?
If I had cast it this way.
Which
1,
15-foot
2.
cone spell is it?
Burning Hands.
Yeah, Elbauthin would be out of the way.
Cool. Is there if I
can evade
actually
that and dex save.
You could do that as well, yeah.
if I, oh I didn't mean to move myself. I meant to do if I cast it this way, would I hit both of them?
No,
Okay. Then I'm only aiming for the fucker who currently has me in his hands.
fair enough.
And I'm gonna cast Burning Hands, and I'm gonna cast it. Hey, why didn't you click up, you? I'm gonna cast Burning Hands.
That's a dex.
Oh, it did go. I was trying to do a higher level cast, but whatever.
Dex save, right?
I guess just yeah. So I guess take the first one. Yeah, first one, deck save.
Okay. He got a 12.
He failed, so he takes 10 fire damage.
Okay. He does not like that.
And
Fire
once
bad.
again, still mad, so I'm gonna cast another quick and shocking grasp on him.
Okay.
18 to hit
18 will hit.
for 18 lightning damage.
As you do so, the lightning flows through this creature. Just, its eyeball pops out. You hear smoke issue forth, and then it just turns, all its flesh turn to this black ooze.
And fuck you, I say, as its claws wither away around me.
It's like an Evil Dead moment. Like you're just coated with this black ooze as it dissipates, and you're like, "Fuck yeah!"
That's exactly what's happening. But I
You should
can't.
probably disengage and run the other way.
I don't think I can disengage because I'm not a rogue.
You used your action already,
I used my action already.
so you can't disengage. She's not a rogue.
If I,
Even then, she used
if
her
I
bonus
take-
action anyway, so.
She did.
but if he only gets one attack of opportunity if I run away. Yes.
That is correct.
Oh, then I'm running the fuck away.
Okay.
I've got enough hit. I don't think he can hit me that hard. 1,
Okay.
2, 4, 5.
Don't underestimate demons. That's a bad idea.
Okay,
That's a bad
it does
idea.
hit you
That's
with a
fair.
22.
Yeah, what does it hit me for?
15 slashing damage.
That's I can survive that. That's
You can survive that.
I'm not looking wonderful, but
Oh
I
no,
can survive
that claw rakes right down Zeke's back, just cries out in pain. And
But
she's
I'm
not
away
looking
from
good.
him and away
but
from
she
the other
is
statue.
away from the. That is correct.
And that is the end of it.
Excellent. Go ahead and hit your end of turn and move to Lraxi.
I did.
Did he just yell Mike?
Mike!
Stop.
Wisdom save?
Yeah.
Very good. Okay. Boop. And, oh, a nat 1 did. So,
Yeah.
Takes 9 damage.
very nice. That's necrotic, correct?
Yes.
Okay.
And that's my turn.
Very nice.
He's dead.
Okay. Yeah, he's dead, so let me take him out of the order. Boop. Talron.
Right, I'm gonna activate Vanishing Smite.
Oh, yeah. But, okay. That was the next time you hit it.
And yeah, I'm gonna go up to
Vrocky Vrock. Vrocky Balboa. The puns, they never end.
just because of that.
Miss. Hit.
Oh, there you go.
Okay, the second one hits.
Alright, what the hell am I rolling?
8 slashing damage, and then you
5d10.
roll 5d10
5d10
force damage. Holy crap.
Ah!
Okay. So
So that's a total of
35.
33. 33?
Oh yeah, 33. 33 damage, down to 35. Okay, cool, please.
I'm gonna guess it didn't take it to lower than 50 HP.
It did not.
No, it did.
But it did not like the fact that you just hit it in the face with this like awful greenish energy, and it goes. It screeches in pain.
When I start going green.
Yeah, baby, yeah. We like you.
Everything I did was purple.
Green or purple? Is it purple? Purple.
Really, I think
Purple energy.
Mm.
It's greenish purple.
It's greenish purple. Joker colors. Moving on. Anything else, Talron?
Nope.
Okay. EOT it and move on.
Oh, shit, right.
Qrevialur,
Maybe I'm used to that.
your
All
turn.
right, I am going to do the classic slashy, and extra slashy.
Okay. They all hit.
Cool.
21, 17, and 15.
All right, so that is a total of wow. That first damage is horrid.
Mm-hmm. 6
Yeah.
plus 17 plus 6. So 12 and 17. So that's 29.
I think you're right.
Superb.
Hey, Qrevi, could you do me a favor and move up a bit so I can
Did
come
you
in?
call me
under?
Qrevi?
Qrevi. Hey, Qrevi baby. Hey.
Hey,
Hey!
Qrevi,
Qrevi
move?
Chase.
could you move like
God.
right over here? Like right here?
Only because you asked so rudely.
Love it.
I'm asking nice. Oh, that's a,
Is that fine? I didn't
What?
see where you poked. Ping.
right here, just in case he moves. That way I can flank.
Alright. It's the end of.
The Glabrezu is out of combat as he's dead.
Surprise, surprise. I thought it wasn't.
Rock.
It is now the Vrok's turn unless you have anything else to do. But you just hit end of turn, so it's my turn. Vrok!
That's why I did it.
All right, cool. The Vrok will move. Seeing as it is not happy, it moves to the last statue.
God damn it.
Of course.
Right over here, stays in contact with you, Qrevialur, so no opportunity attacks, and uses its action to slam that statue
Talron
to the
gets the
ground.
opportunity to go-
Talron
gets
does
the
get opportunity because of his reach. Yep.
God.
Boom.
That will hit.
I have a
12 slashing damage. Very nice.
I have a quick question, man.
Yeah.
Can you show me its movement again?
Sure. Here. To here.
That's
to
going
here.
through the wall, isn't it?
Yeah, it is going through the wall.
You could just claim it's squeezing, it'd be fine.
Yeah, I mean, it just reduces its
It's also flying.
well, yeah, but flying,
It's not
would
flying.
well, it does fly, but it's not flying through Qrevialur or through the wall. It just squeezes,
won't
which
matter,
reduces its when you squeeze through a space smaller than your stealth, it just reduces your speed.
Alright.
Again, these things are freaking desperate.
And it grabs with its action. It grabs the. Let's see if it can actually use its action successfully to slam this last statue on the ground. Throw it on the ground.
Well, at least we took out all the statues.
Yeah.
Okay. Wow. Unbelievably, it rolled a nat 1 on its strength. So you see the thing like dig its talons into the statue, like, and the statue doesn't move.
Don't worry, we'll knock it down for you anyway.
And
Wow.
let's see. Yeah, that's it.
How do I do
That's
this?
its turn. Unbelievably so.
Elbauthin.
Boop. About your turn.
Where should I move to?
Probably
5,
behind it.
15, 20, 25, 30. I'd have to use a dash, right? 35 is too much to get over here.
What's your movement? Yeah, to get over there. Well, that's where the statue is. So you'd have to. You can't get on the statue. You'd have to go around the statue.
I mean, as low as a 15 could still.
Hold
hit.
on. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Can I come here?
I don't
I'm
see
not
how.
running through it. I'm running behind it.
If you want to squeeze through that space, it will reduce your movement by 5. So you could dash as your bonus action to get there. Yeah.
No, if it reduces my space by 5, it's fine.
Yeah, if you want to dash to get to that space, then I will allow it.
It's not a dash. It
Here.
would be 25 to get there.
Let me show you what I mean. Ready? So I'm holding down, by the way, you can hold down space to determine exactly.
Oh, it's 30.
Yeah. If you hold down space as you move, you can actually determine how many feet
Whatever,
you're going.
man. Insightful fighting on that guy.
Cool.
There you go.
It is not very deceptive. It rolled a 10.
Oh, so I rolled a 19.
You can see that under its wing, there is a nice flab of meat. That looks to be where its beating heart lies.
So I'm gonna come here and stand next to my buddy Qrevi,
I'm going to take off the poison condition, by the way.
and then I'm gonna stab it. Yeah.
Waiting. Oh, 13 will miss.
Ah.
Miss.
It bats your rapier away with its wing.
Ugly. Ugly. You one ugly.
You are one ugly mother. Anything else, Elbauthin? Bonus action, action, movement.
I've used it all.
EOT.
So I'm just gonna hit EOT.
Zeke.
All right, I'm just gonna lob a firebolt in the air over the heads of Qrevialur and Elbauthin because this guy's nice and tall and hit him in the face.
That will hit.
Ooh, crit.
29. I don't think spells crit, do they?
Of course I do.
Oh, okay, sweet. Then he takes 28 fire damage.
Okay.
So what is the statue behind him?
The statue behind him is
No,
it's
it's
a
just-
dwarf statue.
It's also just, it's not a fireball, it's a bolt. It's just a single shot.
At the creature or at the statue?
At the creature.
Oh, okay, I was gonna say, I'm like, are you aiming at the statue? Okay, so that's 28 damage. You aim the firebolt. It streaks through the air. This creature's mouth is still open, shrieking at Elbauthin as he says, "You're one ugly," and it goes right down its gullet, and poof, his head pops.
Boom! Take that, asshole.
And then
Oh,
it
we
just
need
like
to
turns
do-
to this black goop and falls to the ground.
Now all we need to do is knock down the last statue.
And kill it too, apparently.
Why do we have to kill it? Why don't we just go forward?
Can we go forward?
Well, we never even tried, did we?
No, we didn't. We knocked over statues and got into fighting.
Matt, can we go forward?
Where?
Through these doors?
What
Through
doors?
the tapestry? There's a tapestry. Can we pull down the tapestry?
You pull down the tapestry, there's a wall there.
So I think we have to knock down the last...
I do think we have to kill the last guy.
Or you could wait 10 minutes. I could cast Detect Magic and probably the fake wall somewhere around here. Who knows?
Okay, let's wait 10 minutes. Let's do it that way. Yeah, I like it.
Are you Italian?
Elbauthin. Petlino.
I am pretty sure I have one potion of healing left, and I'm gonna use that. Because I am looking grim.
Great, get your 4 hit points back.
Is that what it is? Where is it? Do I have one left?
I'm assuming you guys are going to pull this statue down, so I'm not going to take the turn order away just yet. I'm waiting patiently.
I
Before-
ritual cast Detect Magic.
Okay.
Zeke, can I try something before you do that?
Yeah, go for it, because I actually don't... Oh, I do have one, but yeah, go for it. Go ahead, please, do what you would like.
I'd like to try out my new spell.
Ooh!
So you've seen Qrevialur's veins bulge when he gets angry. Wait.
Sorry.
Wait.
But when you see him now, his veins are getting so big that they're actually burst.
Oh, gross.
And you can see
Ah!
this blood stream, like it flows through the air and into a little ball. And he pushes it towards you.
Oh, snap. Look at that. That's new.
So that is 27. That is Jesus.
So you
that's a
take
lot.
27 necrotic damage, Qrevialur.
Yes.
Ouch.
And then you regain double that.
That's
You
nice.
Oh.
regain 50.
Ooh!
54.
50. Yeah, 54.
I like
I am-
it.
Beautiful.
I am almost at full hit points. Thank you. Thank you very
Qrevialur
much.
takes 27.
Yep, I am.
You know,
Ouch. Not good.
I just.
The Barbarian is nonplussed.
Barbarian! Barbarian
It's
here!
just one vein.
Yes!
So many veins.
Oh my god.
Starts flexing.
Alright, so we can assume that Lraxi's done with his ritual. Lraxi's done with his ritual.
I would hope so. Are you guys ready to pull down this
Yes.
last statue?
I haven't even used Detect Magic yet.
Okay,
I'm looking around.
you use Detect Magic. You look in the room. The back wall is glowing with let's see. What is it? 29.
Alteration or some shit.
That's not a school of magic.
It isn't, unfortunately.
Used to be.
Alteration?
Yeah.
That's Skyrim.
Oh yeah, Skyrim.
It could have been a different edition too. Who knows?
I will tell you the different schools of magic as I have them here. In fact, I will give you the schools of magic handout if you guys so desire. There we go. Abjuration, conjuration, divination, enchantment, evocation, illusion, necromancy, and transmutation.
Make
So
a song out of that.
I know there is a song. Abjuration, conjuration, divination, enchantment. Evocation, enchantment, and illusion. Okay, the back wall glows with definitely enchantment, as most things unfortunately do. And it sort of glows. It doesn't glow directly with illusion magic. It's almost like it flickers with illusion, but mostly enchantment.
Any
No
other magic in the
abjuration
room?
magic?
No.
Any other magic in the room?
The statue that is remaining.
Okay. Why don't we just attack the back wall and ignore the statue?
Sure, let's do it. Attack the back wall.
Okay. You slam the back wall with what?
My rapier.
Ting!
Anyone have some sort of stone modifying spells of any kind?
Only to build one, not to take one, not to stone. And also, I don't have any more spell slots for that, I don't think. I was like,
Alright.
if you don't see abjuration magic, it's not an arcane one, so I can't open it with a knock spell.
I mean, it's probably not a door necessarily. Maybe.
True.
Probably related to the last statue.
Probably.
Probably.
Why would
Yeah.
technically kill another demon? We don't have to.
Yeah,
Let's
it's
go!
like-
Kill
it-
demons!
Yeah, it's like you gotta be another fucking demon. Hey, jerk face in there.
You hear nothing,
Ready to
Talron.
die yet?
Well, why don't we just prime ourselves to blow that fucker up in the most expedient way possible and get it over with?
Let's position ourselves in such a way that we all.
Ba-ba-dum-bum, bum, bum, bum.
I was like, the best place for me to be is
I'm-
far away with one clear line on.
So
I
wait
feel
a
like
second.
the statue is just a seal and not anything more.
That's why I said attack the wall.
Can we just push the wall?
I mean, I don't know.
Qrevialur tries to push the wall.
You push the wall, nothing happens.
Does it even feel loose?
Nope.
Can I talk to the statue?
If you'd like.
So I knock on the statue and I'm like, hey, you're in there. If we kill you, can we get through that wall down there in the south?
In your mind, Elbauthin, you hear a gruff voice that's not very good at pretending like it's dwarven. It says,
Hey, Marty!
if you let me go, I'll dispel the magic on the back wall.
But what if we kill you? If we kill you, will the magic in the back wall spell?
That's
I
not.
guess you'll have to find out.
Is Elbauthin relaying this conversation to us?
He's just cackling. He's just like, it's good, it's good.
That's good.
What
That's
do you say?
exactly-
Wow. Really clever guy. We killed 3 of his friends, and he's trying to still leverage us. Alright.
So
Push over the damn
again,
statue.
he says that if we free him,
Move into
he'll
position, and let's
dispel
just. No, he's not gonna dispel it. Move over, just get in position, and let's kill him.
Okay, so
He clearly is
Talron,
not
you
here to
stand
help.
there. Hey, Qrevialur, you want to get in a position?
I guess he is fine.
Man, this demon knows he's.
I'm just stepping this way to get a line. Okay,
I'm gonna
I got.
prepare the
I got
total
line
dead
of sight.
action for when he appears.
Athletics.
Oh yeah, because my turn is technically over.
I rolled a 14.
Okay.
At least Ron rolled a 22.
Yeah,
I-
you pull on it. It's not coming down.
What?
What?
It's not coming down with a 14.
No, 14 and 22.
Oh, for the 22, yeah, definitely the 22.
24 actually. You crit it.
Even better. Yeah. Well, we wouldn't have. Oh, yeah, because of the advantage, right? Yeah. So Talron, you pull this thing and it smashes on the floor. And again, black smoke issues forth and it materializes in the form of this awful sort of gorilla-like creature.
I prepared an action.
What is
to
your
attack
action?
him with. Total dead.
Okay, let me just roll initiative for it.
Okay. That's unfortunate.
Okay. So it'll be right after Zeke. Yeah. Toll the dead. Wisdom saving throw.
That means we all get a hit at this fucker before he gets to do anything.
Pretty much.
Mm,
Okay, it rolled a 9 on its wisdom save.
then it takes 8 damage.
Okay.
Also, somehow injured before, which I don't think it was.
Okay.
Is it my turn or is this prepared action? I thought. Yeah, I thought this was prepared action.
Well, that was just your prepared action. So I guess all of you guys, since you did take the time to prepare, I'll give you the surprise round in the order in which you guys are right now. So Lraxi, Talron, Qrevialur, Elbauthin, and Zeke, and then we'll start the round.
So surprise round actually gives you a full turn, right? So I could just.
So that was your prepared action as it came down, right, Lraxi? So
Yeah,
that's
I assume
yours.
I assume it's part of the surprise round, right?
Yeah, this
At
is
that
the
point?
surprise round. I just said.
All right, cool. So I can move. That makes sense.
Yeah, of course.
All right.
Get
I
the fuck out of the way.
It's just gonna die. Why even bother being close?
Sure.
That's,
EOT it.
My turn.
Talron.
Talron, if you take a step forward,
Yes.
then I can flank him.
Well, like right here.
Well, he's in Talron's range
Mhm.
anyway.
That works too.
Exactly.
That works too.
Oh, okay.
Wham, wham.
The 14 does not hit, but the 25 does.
Oh.
And neither does the Hungry Jaws. As you come in for the bite, he just slaps your face
Oh.
away. 13 slashing damage, though. Very good.
Well, that could have been worse.
Step in. Oh, I love doing this. I
Oh,
love
right.
it.
Yeah.
It's Qrevialur's turn. Back up, Elbauthin.
Oh, it is?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You're after Qrevialur.
Okay.
Alright, so, I am going to actually.
If you
do
come
something
next to
different.
me, you get flanked.
I understand that. I'm gonna. Qrevialur's gonna try to insult him. He's gonna call him a big stinky willy.
Okay.
Wisdom saving throw.
Good enough. He got a 21 on his wisdom save. He knows he's a big stinky willy. That's
Yeah,
part of his
apparently-
charm.
Alright, well, that's the end of my turn.
All right. Now it's Elbauthin's turn. Click to end of turn.
Oh, yeah.
All
You're
right.
still in surprise round?
This is the end of the surprise round after Zeke.
Oh, okay, I got it. But I lose my turn.
It is your part of the surprise round now. So go.
Okay.
Yeah, the round itself is going to start with Lraxi because that's where we were in combat when we knocked
Right.
this thing over.
15 will
22.
22 because of yep, that will hit.
With really
One
shitty damage.
20 damage. Very nice. Shing! Your blade sings through the air.
And then I just hide.
Okay.
That's 23.
Cool.
And I end the turn.
All right. Zeke.
I'm gonna lightning bolt him
Okay.
at level 4. 'cause
Cool.
Why the fuck not?
Why the fuck not?
So dex save.
Boom. You got a 15.
He failed, so he takes.
Oh boy.
24.
24.
Man.
You zap him, but he does not die. He is very, very badly burned, as they say in those movies. Very badly burned.
I'm just gonna, just in case he's got a shitload of movement speed and somehow survives, I'm gonna move back here.
Okay. Whenever you're ready to end your
Oh,
turn.
right. Sorry. Click,
No
click,
worries.
click, and click.
All right. Now it's this creature. This creature is like literally on death's door. So it's just
But technically,
lashing
if we
out.
if we were on Lraxi and this was our surprise round, wouldn't it go back to Lraxi?
No, because it is the
Okay,
start
just
of the actual combat rounds of which it is now.
Oh, okay.
Wait, if it wasn't started actual combat, wouldn't it start at the beginning of the round?
This is the beginning of the round. Zeke is now second, right? Because it's actually.
Elbauthin's turn.
Okay, yeah, right. Actually, you've got a point. This is now, so it is Elbauthin's turn now.
Surprise turns are weird, man. That's
I
what you
know.
do.
Elbauthin, you have your turn again. This thing is about to die.
Get it.
You guys just housed this thing.
Get dead!
Yep. Okay. How much damage is that?
30.
30.
Oh boy. Elbauthin,
How does it die?
how does it die?
I stabbed it.
Clearly.
How does- Script
I
it.
don't slash, so I can't decapitate stuff.
Right.
No, but you.
I stab it in the.
In the, I think like the chat just like canceled out just for a second, but I think I got the gist.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure it's what he said the last time when he stabbed the lizard in the insect
yep,
balls.
yep. All right.
Elbauthin likes to stab genitalia.
Hey, everybody's got their thing, right?
Apparently.
And yet he always walks around with his pants off. I don't understand.
I-
what's
That probably
happening.
makes a lot more sense now.
The Bulgura demon, again, just like its previous brethren, dissolves into a black Icarus sludge and dissolves away. And as it does so, the back door, I should say the back wall, which was until now magically aligned with these 4 demons and their life force, dissolves away, revealing another room behind it. And
That's
beyond
right.
that, a final room behind that. And that's where we're going to take our break.
Oh, we made it to the heart of the mountain.
Okay.
No, to the tomb of King Malair.
Certainly, there is a room behind it with a very interesting
Another
looking
deep-
sarcophagus right on top of it. But we will have to wait to see what happens of that when we come back from break. So, I need some time to get myself some water and get myself appreciatedly back in order here after that ridiculous amount of voice acting that I just did with all those creatures. So yeah, we'll take, I don't know, what do you think, a 5-minute break? Is that good? And we'll come back? Sure. Cool. All right, folks, we'll be back. We also want to throw in in 2 weeks, we're having Honey Heist, our Honey Heist one-shot, March 6th. So we want to throw in a little coming attractions video for that. So we'll be back in, I don't know, 7 minutes. Let's call it 7 minutes. All right. See you in 7 minutes, and see you then. This stream is brought to you by Anvil. Hey folks, have you ever wished you had a way to customize your character's mini so that it looks exactly like they would look in your wildest imagination and not just rely on the off-the-shelf stuff? Well, with Anvil, you can have the exact miniature that completely represents your character, created in 8 stunning materials, and then shipped to you worldwide. Anvil is an online service available for desktop and smartphone devices for gamers to take complete control over the design of their tabletop miniatures. And with over 2 trillion, that's right, 2 trillion unique combinations to create the perfect character, you won't have any problems creating your next adventurer. And they're adding awesome new content to their library every day. So check them out at anvil.co. That's ANVL.co. And while you're there, check out their new subscription service, which for a low monthly cost allows for 5 STL downloads for you home 3D print enthusiasts to print as many figures as your little hearts desire, along with a variety of discounts for future purchases. Anvil, your trusted source for high-quality custom miniatures.
None of you heard that. Sorry.
No, they didn't hear it because I had your mic off, which was fine. So there you go. You'll have to just do it again.
What just happened?
So wait, I'm supposed
And
to
everybody's, and because of your little birdie there, everybody's like thing is different now. So like, for example, Kraw's where Zeke is, and Sarah's where Talron is, and Septur's where Qrevialur. Like everybody's in the wrong space
Wait,
because
do
of
we
your
all
little
get
pretend.
bird.
I cast Firebolt. I'll quicken spell another Firebolt.
There, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, we should all play each other's characters once. That
I'm
I can do it. I'll do it.
well,
I'm Talron. Pew pew. Pew pew.
I would like to rage.
Pew pew. Ice block. Pew pew.
I get to be Elbauthin then. I'm gonna do these 3 rolls, then act like I know everybody. Yo, Matt, can I do this thing that isn't supposed to be absolutely plausible in any way, shape, or form?
How about
What do
you?
you mean I can't do it?
Elbauthin, what about you?
Why do I sound like Samuel?
I don't know.
'Cause I'm not good at voices, that's why.
There you go. All right.
Lraxi untouched because
Can I?
he's so
Does that mean I get to play one of you guys now? No, because you know why? Because I stayed in the middle. I stayed in the middle like a good Brady Bunch guy.
Like Malcolm?
You know, I never.
Wait, which one is the middle? Does that make you Alice the house?
I am Alice. That is
No,
exactly
like
right.
Malcolm.
Yeah.
You know, I never actually seen Matt actually control a Talron once.
He did it when he talked through you with that spirit, remember?
Yeah,
that's
but
true.
that's a spirit. You're not talking.
So
to
he
my
played
character.
Talron.
That
Damn.
doesn't make any fucking. That doesn't. That's not how it works.
That's exactly how it worked. He possessed you.
He did play me the day that I
Yo,
was
guys, this rap is delicious. How about D&D, though?
Thank you.
there.
So we're gonna do the giveaway. We have 4 viewers in chat, which is just under 5. But you know what? Fuck it. Let's just do the giveaway. See if you
Yay!
can get some Anvil love to our people here in chat. So I'm just gonna go ahead and go into Nightbot and just fucking roll it. And here we go. Let's see who wins. Iron Wolf.
Oh!
Boom! Right there. Iron Wolf. You have won the giveaway.
I was rooting for you.
So, although you were unable to link the crap guide to the Wizard Song due to our ridiculously stringent Nightbot overzealousness, in lieu of that, Nightbot, you do in fact win our Anvil custom miniatures. Congratulations! I will give you the link to said to said giveaway for Iron Wolf's use for a custom miniature anytime.
You know you can configure Nightbot, right?
I know. I have it already set up, and it's like at the highest, like, don't link anything, and don't cause any problems in chat, and don't spam, and don't cause harsh language. It's like set to like far right-wing Republican levels. So I'm just like,
Oh, that's why I'm banned.
Whoa.
mhm.
That's politics. Holy shit. I agree with you though. But whoa.
Yeah. Sorry. Did I go political? I promised myself I'd never do.
No, you were just talking about eagles. And
Just
now
for
they have
Iron
two
Wolf's
wings,
sake,
they
though, I
have
can tell
right wing,
you right
left
now,
wing.
Iron Wolf. I can tell you right now, Iron Wolf. We've
Yeah.
watched all the crap guides. We linked them in our DM Discords all the time.
We love, yeah, we have
true.
them in our Discord. We love the crap guides to D&D. They're very, very funny, and accurate, which is even funnier.
The
Hey,
fighter's very accurate.
And-
Very, very accurate. In fact,
Fighter-Man. Fighter-Man.
Does whatever
We're a Spider-Man.
what does the fire do? He swings his sword. That's about it.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's all you can do.
Yeah. Anyway.
Anyway.
Overall, he's quite a
Wha-
boy.
Yeah. So let's go ahead and remove our turn since we are out of combat. And get us back to the action where you guys have now found a new room. Amazingly.
Hey, is there anything magic in this room that I can see?
Do you still have your tech? You still have your detect
Yeah,
magic?
you just cast
10
it.
minutes.
Yeah.
10
Exactly.
minutes.
So here's what we see with.
I'll take here, by the way. 30 feet.
Yeah. All right. So not in ivory light, but in blackness is this place painted. A stone dais supports the dwarven lord's sarcophagus. A perfectly cut slab of white marble etched with silvered dwarvish lettering. No treasure glitters here. No glory is sung on fresco or tapestry. Just as his beginnings were humble, so too, it seems, was Malaire's end. Fitting.
Oh.
I'll be honest, I have no idea how anyone else didn't find this. I mean, we just kind of walked for a little bit.
Well, we just so happen to be lucky, I suppose.
True.
Oh, there was demons guarding it, Lraxi.
We
None
did
of the
use the-
statues are broken, so nobody got there, I guess.
What do you mean broken?
Well, yeah, because no one's gonna run through that wall
the
of
sword.
that
The
room of
sword
axes.
gauntlet was pretty nasty. Yeah.
Wasn't it axes? I thought it was axes.
It was
Oh,
axes.
sorry. The axe gauntlet. The golden axe gauntlet.
Regardless,
Rise
Rise from
crystal
your
axes?
grave.
do I see anything magic?
Gosh, that's so nostalgic.
I love you. You look at the sarcophagus. I think detect magic. Let me just take a look at the detect magic spell.
I'll put it in check.
Could
for
you link it? Thank you.
Thank you.
1 foot of stone, 1 inch of metal, 10 sheet of lead, or 3 feet of wood. You can't see directly inside the sarcophagus to see if its contents
I'm
are.
talking about the sarcophagus
But the
itself,
sarcophagus itself is not actually glowing with magic.
There ain't anything magic there, that's for sure. I don't know why my voice changed.
I don't know either.
Because I've been trying it in every room, I'm going to step in and say, Zunderbrucht?
Nothing happened.
Do you need, like cheers or something? Why do you keep saying?
I don't know why you keep dropping the good. It's simple dwarven. It's Zunderbrook, not Zunderbrook.
To me, it
Either
sounds
way.
the exact same.
Zuckerberg?
Zuckerberg. How do we
Because
know that Facebook was
eventually-
created by dwarves?
I mean, mining for gold, mining for your information.
Oh
I can
my
see
god, it
goblins doing that
all
better,
makes
but yeah.
sense. It
You know,
all
it's
makes
the
sense.
gold of
I'm gonna
2020.
I'm gonna go. There's like a like some way for me to push the top off, right? Or,
Well, yes, the top of the sarcophagus definitely has a lid.
I'm gonna go push the lid.
Okay, very good. You push the lid over, make a... you push the lid and nothing happens.
Okay, I'll pull it.
Nothing happened.
Perhaps there is some mundane feature that keeps
It
the lid on,
moves,
such as
but it's
a
just
lock.
very...
Oh.
It moves, but it's extremely heavy.
Okay, what if I just lift it?
Like I just said. It moves.
If you can't push it, you're not gonna be able to...
That's okay. That's okay. Let's get the logic out of the way. Ready? It moves, but it's very heavy.
Qrevialur, a little help here?
Okay, wait. Hang on.
Aren't you Mr. Strong Boy?
I'm just going to cast a knock spell on it.
What is your strength, Talron?
19.
Okay, yeah. You cast a knock on it?
Yeah.
There we go. Target's held shut. Multiple locks. You hear... Chest and padlock or another object contains a mundane or magical means that prevents access. I'll say it works. Fuck it. Yeah, the lid of the sarcophagus just goes. Look at the heavy stone grind,
Cool.
which echoes through the hall. And inside the sarcophagus is a mummified corpse, clad in burial robes and clutching a war pick, which seems to be of a dark, glittering metal. Resting atop this figure's legs is a shield, which bears a symbol which looks extremely similar to the one that you have picked up in your trip. The symbol of Elbauthin. It is not dusty at all and glitters in the faint light that you carry.
So I thought we were looking for the heart of the mountain.
Around the
We're
waist, one last thing. Around the waist of this mummified figure is a thick, sort of wrestler-style belt, which also seems, upon your viewing, Lraxi, the items that you view in this are clearly magical, the shield and the belt.
We're looking for the hand of the king to open the door to the heart of the mountain. We have found the
What if-
king. Now we just need his hand.
Now, what
Is
about
the
the
mo-
pick? Was the pick magical?
The pick was not.
Good thing I always carry a dagger.
Wait, so we actually need this.
Choppy chop chop.
I think we need his actual hand, guys.
Like, we're actually gonna
Yes.
He's been dead for a really long time.
Crow, what are you gonna say?
Is the body itself magical anyway?
No.
Alright. So
Alright,
just the
so
belt
I'm
and the
gonna-
shield? Nothing else?
Well, I surely hope it's
And
cultural.
a pickaxe.
The axe is not magical.
The pickaxe was not magical.
Okay, Matt. So I'm gonna chop off since I'm the one that does all the chop.
You are the choppy chopper.
Chop off.
Dagger. Shing!
Whoa, wait. Before you do that.
He already
Oh,
kind of
stop.
did it. He's like sawing away at the hand. It's like, what?
What?
We didn't have to desecrate the corpse, you know.
You want to take the whole
He still
thing?
saw us. He's like, whatever.
I
Fuck you.
I was just gonna take the entire corpse
So
with
I
us.
take his left hand.
Okay.
And I go over to the other hand.
Chop the other hand off.
Why do we need? I thought we only need one hand.
We got 2 hands.
I mean, we're
I guess
technically
I'll
not sure which one we
take-
need, so.
The bell.
Jazz hands. Elbauthin grabs his hands. He's like, cha-cha.
No, I tossed one to Zeke.
Oh, okay, even better.
Oh, okay.
2.
I put a hand in my bag.
Okay.
And then I tossed the other one to her too. Yeah, now you got 2 hands.
Okay.
Wouldn't that be 4 hands?
Put them both in my bag.
Okay. You have 2
Uh,
hands.
I'd like to take the belt.
Okay. You grab the belt.
Is this belt familiar to me at all? Do I know what it is?
Okay. You grab the belt. As you do so, make a saving throw, please. Charisma saving throw, in fact.
Okay. Bird, please.
Bird, please.
Sorry. Charisma. Boop.
Oh no.
12.
Okay.
Wow.
Uh-oh.
That was bad.
I'm going to whisper something to you.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
Welcome to the club, my friend.
Being whispered to?
Mm-hmm.
As Qrevialur touches the belt, he freezes for a sec, as if an electric shock goes up through his body. Just for like 3 or 4 seconds, his eyes open wide, and his breathing stops. And then his body relaxes, and he removes the belt.
Qrevialur, you okay, bud?
Yes.
Okay.
You sure?
I had detect magic on it. Is there a different kind of magic around Qrevialur that wasn't there before?
Nope.
Huh.
Just gave me a bit of a shock. Nothing more, nothing less.
Actually, let me think about that for a second. Detect magic. Yes, actually, I would say that you do notice there is a different type of magic on Qrevialur that wasn't there before.
With all the other 15 ones that are on him.
Yeah.
I mean,
really.
is the
There's
belt
blood
is-
magic.
Is the belt still magic?
The belt is still magic, yeah.
I'm gonna grab the belt.
Oh, you grabbed the belt?
Yeah.
Okay.
Not
Qrevialur, do
gonna
you
tell-
want to allow him to grab the belt?
No, he's not saying anything. He's just trying to grasp the belt from him. He's not gonna let go.
I'm moving you down there, by the way.
Hey, let me have that real quick.
Why?
I want to see it. I need to look at it. I think I've
You
seen something like
see
this
it.
before.
Good job. You see it. I don't
No, I
understand.
mean look closely at it. Can't you see the markings on this?
Yes, I can see them.
No, the
Can't
cross
you?
hatching. No, I have magical eyes. Like right now. I have
Okay,
magical
great.
eyes.
You can see it. I'm confused.
Let me see it closer.
Kurt puts it up to his face.
I'm gonna try to grasp it out of his hands.
Okay. Qrevialur, do you want to contest that?
No, I'm just messing with him.
Okay, very good. Lraxi, you take the belt out of your hand. You make a charisma saving throw, please. Okay. You feel some kind of weird power go through your arms into you, Lraxi, like almost like a tiny electric shock, but nothing happens to you.
Is that magic still on Qrevialur?
Yes, it is.
Qrevialur, what's different about you?
I'm hurt.
No.
I
There's
guess.
a different kind of magic emanating around you that wasn't there until you picked up the belt. When I picked up the belt, I felt something try to go through me. Clearly, whatever happened to you was different than my experience, and it's affecting you in some way. I can see the magic right on you.
great.
What is it? What is?
I don't understand the question.
Maybe he doesn't know yet. Remember, Qrevialur? And this is me metagaming because you were not here when we had this part of the session last time.
Speaking of metagaming, I completely forgot Zeke to roll all of those amazing wild magic.
Oh, yes!
So there were like 4 of them.
There's at least 4. I'll roll 4 d20s in a hot second.
Let's see. Let's see.
Yeah.
Not that would have mattered very much during the fight, but who knows?
Wild magic.
I completely forgot the wild magic. Oh,
Oh,
No, it's
shit!
gotta be a 1. It's gotta be a 1. It's gotta be a 1.
Oh, that's right. That's
Gotta be a
right.
1.
no. Yeah. Nope.
Okay. Nope.
Nope. Oh, you are
Nope.
lucky. Time to roll the slots.
Hey,
Oh.
there you go.
Hot damn.
Alright.
Okay, good stuff.
But so this is me doing a little meta rewind since Krev wasn't in our last session.
Mm-hmm.
This is to be like, do you remember, Qrevialur, how I was trying to give the amulet to the skull and I couldn't, even though I wanted to, because I couldn't let go of it? There's something going on with me where I can't give anything away. And it's really weird because it's not like me and it feels strange, but it also feels right.
Well, I wouldn't.
So there's some weird.
know.
Well, what I'm saying is what I think Lraxi is asking, because I asked him if he saw magic on me, and he said he did, and he just said the magic on you has changed. That if you find yourself feeling not like yourself, it's this place, I guess.
Well,
Good to know.
Just
we-
keep an eye out. That's all I'm saying, man.
well, we found the king's hand.
I'm gonna grab the shield.
Okay, you grab the shield.
Just gonna
Uh,
look
Can I
at
have
it.
the belt back, please?
No, I put it in my backpack.
Okay.
Well, we got the king's hand.
Qrevialur's gonna grasp Lraxi's face.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
He runs over to Lraxi, and you guys can make contested strength or athletics checks.
Okay, I'll push him off.
14. Yeah, you reach for Lraxi's face, and he just like grabs your hands and shoves them off of you.
I don't think so.
Just give me the belt before
Why?
this becomes an issue.
Why do you want the belt?
Why do you want it?
I don't want it. I want to keep it off you because it's affecting you in some way.
You're way too paranoid.
I'm not. I
You
can
need
see
every
it with my
item.
eyes.
Just give me the fucking belt.
Why? Why do you want it so badly?
Because it could prove useful. It's a magic
Right,
belt, as you
But
said.
you can't use it right now anyway. If it was attunement or something along those lines, you'd have to wait till we take a short rest. Maybe on a short rest I'll give it to you. Is that all right?
Fine, but if you don't, you won't be waking up from that sleep.
That's all right. We'll do it then.
So, did we get what we came for?
Yeah, it seems like you
Trust
did.
me, I'd love to fucking kill you right now.
You grabbed the shield.
Yeah.
Okay.
If anyone needs a shield, I can give it to you. I don't know if this one might be hurt. I might do the same
So,
thing
Matt-
else doing.
Yes, sir.
we
Can't
fast
use one.
travel to the Dwarven room?
Do you want to fast travel out of here?
To the Dwarven.
Yeah,
that
back
what
to
you guys
the
wanna do?
back to the heart of the mountain room.
Sure.
Yes, I would say that's
On
what
your
I would
way
do.
there,
Oh boy.
as you walk.
Well, actually, no, wait. I want to do something before we go back. I
Sure.
just- I'd like
I
to cast a spell.
Sure.
I'm pretty sure I won't find anything. But I'd like
Absolutely.
to cast Locate Creature,
On.
Nerthiost.
Very good. And that is 1,000 feet of you.
Mm-hmm.
On your way there, I would say.
Also, I'm keeping my eyes out for the last shard of that staff.
Fantastic. I will keep that in mind. All right, so one thing at a time. So locate creature. You cast locate creature on your way back to the room. Unfortunately, you are unable to find Nerthiost with that cast within 1,000 feet. Do you want to keep the concentration up on it?
Yeah.
Very good. You keep concentration on it. Lraxi, do you keep detect magic up, or do you want to drop that as well?
I'm sorry, what'd you say?
That was Lraxi.
He cut out.
Oh, it lasts 10 minutes, so if it
Mhm.
drops, it drops.
Okay,
I'll
very
just
good.
keep it going.
Yeah, on the way back, it most likely will. Last but not least, as I was about to say, I will fast travel you back there, by the way. But on your way back, I'd like all of you to make.
Oh, it's that time.
It's that time.
Oh no.
I'd like all of you to make
Oh no.
wisdom saving throws.
Holy.
Yes!
Fail! Watch me fail! Watch me fail!
Why did I roll 2?
I don't know, but I'll take the first one.
17.
Okay.
I can live with that.
All right.
Maybe.
I think me and Zeke were the ones.
Oh,
that,
I
like,
passed. Wow, that's weird.
I think me and
So,
Zeke were the ones that,
let's see.
yeah.
Ooh, okay.
Can't believe it, guy.
Where is
+9, man.
Oh, damn!
That's not good.
Jesus Christ.
All right. So,
It's his main stat.
Huh.
second. So, like, as you're walking through one of the corridors, you just feel like the room vibrate, and all of you stop and just feel this awful sort of like concentrated magical force just impinge on you, and it starts to just sort of go through you in waves. The rooms spin, you topple to your knees. Who got what? Let's see. Qrevialur, you're okay. You rolled a 15. Unfortunately, Lraxi, you do not pass. Talron's fine with a 25. Zeke with a 17, and Elbauthin with an 18. So the only person who actually sort of is affected by this wave of weave-induced magic created by Undermountain itself is Lraxi. Lraxi, your effect on that is unknown at this time. And then, as quickly as it comes, it fades.
Seriously, what in the God's name is that?
I have no
I
idea.
wish I knew.
Magic.
I mean, yes.
Well, isn't that the same stuff you said that that was waved over us?
I'm assuming
the
Root
same
comes with
thing.
you, by the way.
Yes, Root comes with
Okay,
us.
cool.
I grab him on the way out and say, "Good thing you stayed here, buddy."
All right, so there are you all. I will grab Root 2 and grab him back. There is Root. You guys all knock on the door. The Duergar, upon hearing your return, open it and quickly shut it behind you. Skella runs over to you. So, please tell me you have what I think you do.
We have it.
Oh
Yeah.
my god.
Let me tell you, protected by demons.
By what?
Ugh. Yeah,
4 very large, ugly things that are now dead.
Yeah.
Okay, well,
Totally had to stab a monkey in the
It's kind of his thing.
Yeah.
I'll leave that one alone and just, yeah.
Wise decision. Yeah.
But- What was that?
I don't even know. All right, let's see.
But yeah, we came a long way. We found the actual king's.
We found the tomb of King Malare.
Mm-hmm. Yes, that you did. I would assume you've come back with. I think the inscription said.
I just pull them out of my bag.
Okay then. And like
that
as
was
you
all-
pull the hands out, the Duergar all around you sort of like step back a second in reverence, fear. You're not quite sure.
What were we supposed to bring the full corpse?
I don't. I mean, I don't
Let's
think
tuck them
so.
slowly back into my bag.
Great. So, guess now's a good time. Right?
I hope so.
What do you think, my friends? Are you ready to go in there, or do we need a moment?
I'm pretty okay in terms of my well-being.
And your ability to attack anything that may come our way?
2 spell slots.
I'm actually not doing that bad, all things considered.
Yeah.
Everyone else, how y'all feeling?
You should just go in. No need to wait.
All right.
Qrevialur, you okay?
I'm fine.
You look a little beat.
That's because I am. But I'm fine.
Yeah. Lraxi?
I offer Qrevialur my potion of healing.
Thank you,
If you
but I
want some.
have some.
Okay, just making sure.
You alright, Lraxi?
I'm fine.
Okay.
I mean, I'm
Yeah.
hurt, but I mean, it's not gonna stop us from going through. I have more than enough to sustain myself. All right, Qrevialur. I believe you. And I take the bell down. I'll throw it to him.
We'll take it.
Alright. I think we
Let's-
should be set to go.
Let's go open a door.
Second here. Cool.
Once again, I'm gonna turn to Root and say, Bud, I think you should probably stay in here. Just looking after your well-being.
Have any of you, Durga, seen a Beholderkin by chance?
The Dugar look at you like, what? Didn't you come in with that?
Yes. Have you seen it since we left?
No, not. I mean, not since you guys came in here. No.
He seems to have gone missing.
Sorry, was he your pet?
I would say adopted son.
The Duergar look at each other like, what did he just say? He said it was his son? Does that mean that he's like, with the it's gross. No, stop that. I'm not talking about it. Just leave it alone. No, we haven't seen it.
Could you keep an eye out for him for me?
Yeah, absolutely, will do, yeah.
So, Zeke, how do you feel finally getting...
Finally get what? Sorry, you cut out.
How do you feel about finally getting the heart in the mountain?
I don't know, man. I'll tell you once I open the door, but, yeah, I'll tell you once we open the door.
Fair enough.
Well, you better hope it's gonna be pleasant, at least.
I have very little of that. As we approach the doors, I call to Skella. Hey, Skella.
She trots over to you.
And I kind of hold out my hand and I say, I believe we had a deal.
Yeah, that we did.
I bring you the hand of the king, you give me the dagger?
No, what I said was, if you get me into the heart of the mountain, then I'll give you the dagger.
Mm-hmm.
Well, might as well see if this opens.
Hey, guys, keep an eye on her for me, would you? Not that I don't trust you, but I kind of don't trust anybody. Nothing personal.
Hey.
You trusted those demons earlier.
No, I actually didn't. I was on your side, pal.
Oh, fair enough. Never mind. I take it back.
Do you trust me?
I cast message at Talron and I'm like, Jesus, yes, calm down.
God. Elbauthin, where are you at? You're gonna hang out there by the dead bodies that seemingly are part of the map, and do not go away.
I can't move.
Wait
a second. Are there dead bodies there? I could
Are
do
there
something to
any
that.
Should I do
any
it?
sort of markings on this door?
Yes, I mean there's that dwarven writing that's already spoken about that one, right?
Only the hand of the king can
Yeah,
open
it is
the
the
door?
will of the keeper of secrets under the mountain that only the hand of the king may open these doors. Let all who enter gaze upon the heart of Malairbode and know the true power of dwarven kind. That was translated by several people in your party.
I'm gonna pull out the hands, hold them in the appropriate hands, and lay them on the door.
Okay.
And push.
As you lay the hands on the door, There's no magical effect per se. You don't see like a giant glow or the symbol of a tree or anything like that. It doesn't, it's not like speak friend and open.
I was
You know,
about to say that.
yeah, no, nothing like that. There's just a simple sort of click that you hear, and the doors swing open, showing a carved chamber inside, veined with glittering mithril. A tapestry depicting a dwarven kingdom under a mountain hangs from the ceiling. The very place, you don't even need detect magic up to see that the very place is just suffused with power, almost tangible to the hand and sharp to the soul. Not oppression, as you have felt it in other places within Undermountain, but grandeur.
I turn to Skella and I say, give me the dagger and you can go first.
Skella steps forward, and from her boot, hidden under her boot, she draws a very small, bone-hilted dagger. And just as she's about to give it to you, the voice of the Mad Mage thunders across the temple, shaking every stone. You hear it say, Skella, Skella, what are you doing, dear? We had a deal. Secrets lost have been found again, and here you are, at the heart of Undermountain. And you have but one last trial to complete. Skella, attune to the heart. Attune and ask of your people's future in this realm. In my realm. And Skella looks up at the ceiling as if she could communicate in some way and speaks out and says, Oh, fuck, come on! This is my... I can't get out of here until I... Alright, fine. Well, look,
I don't think we should let her do this.
a deal's a deal, right? I mean, if I give you the dagger, it's not like he's going to... I'll just go in there and I guess I'll just have to spend some time in there and see what happens, right?
Can you give us the dagger first?
Sure.
That was the deal.
I mean, a deal's a deal. I'm true to my word.
What exactly
She puts
is
the dagger in your hand and holds it there, and her eyes fixate on you, Zeke. And then she lets go.
Thank you. I tuck the dagger into my belt and say, for the record, I did actually trust you. Don't make me regret that.
So what happens next?
Guess I go in.
I can only hope it will be,
Mind if we follow?
By all means.
We're going to follow. It doesn't matter regardless.
I need to see what's in there. I don't know about the rest of you.
Well, this place is a very powerful, magical place. Sacred to dwarven kind. I don't see why it wouldn't be effective for others. It speaks specifically to your futures.
Sounds like bullshit to me, but let's see.
It's going to take some time. I have to actually, as if this place were on magical items, I have to sit in solemn silence in this place.
So what are you doing talking then?
Jesus Christ, Qrevialur.
I usually don't agree with Qrevialur, but in this case, I think we should
I
just
don't know
go.
who that is, but whatever, that's fine. And she just turns and walks into the room, sits under the tapestry that floats above her, sits cross-legged on the floor, closes her eyes, and says out loud, All right, you bastards. What fate awaits my people? And you see her arms, which were sort of tense before, they sort of loosen and relax. And her head sort of, you know when you're on a bus or something like that and your head sort of dips because you don't want to sleep? Her head sort of just goes. And she falls into some form of a trance or sleep. It looks more like what Elbauthin trance is, but he's stone still. She's clearly breathing. What do the rest of you guys want to do?
So
Did I just find a gate?
When you walk into the room, you do see on the eastern wall that there is, in fact, a gate. There is on the wall to the east of you a large ovoid mirror with stone bricks all around it. But at the keystone of this mirror, there is no inscription. It just looks very similar to the archgates that you have seen. But it is in fact a mirror showing you.
Yeah, like how that word.
Can I touch the mirror?
I was say, what do I see when I look into the just a regular
You see
reflection?
yourself?
Can I touch the mirror?
You touch the mirror. It feels cold to the touch.
Hey Zeke, you think that one word will work now?
I worth a shot.
I'll look at myself in the mirror. Do I look like myself?
You look like yourself in your current form.
I'm gonna say Zunderbrock.
Nothing happens.
God damn it, why did she tell me that?
Just to fuck with you.
Hey, her
Throughout
corpse.
the entire dungeon, every player gonna be saying it 20
You'll be
times.
satisfying in knowing her corpse if you help Taurus.
It's the name of the sequel. Zunderbrock, Under Mountain 2, Electric Boogaloo.
It's Gesundebrock.
So I'm guessing the heart of the mountain, not an object. It's a room.
We are in the heart of the mountain.
We are
Found
in the
it.
heart of the mountain. Found it.
This means we should be able to get out of this level, theoretically. We did also find a couple of gates.
But remind me what we were supposed to get here.
We were looking for Skella to get this dagger.
So now we can just go back up like some floors.
You want to go get Pharaohs, don't you?
Yeah.
Okay, there's one slight problem for me. I said we need to fix whatever's wrong with my brain, because now that I have this dagger, I really want to keep it.
I could just command you to just drop it at some point.
Yeah, I know.
Why can't we keep it?
Because I need the ring. It's a whole thing. Ugh.
Is that you, Drakon, who wrote dead bodies there? That's pretty goddamn funny. Dead bodies, right in the middle of the room.
I thought it wasn't apparent enough, so I
no.
made it bright, beautiful colors.
Fantastic, beautiful. Thank you. Okay.
But yeah, it's a whole thing. I know what I need to do, and I don't want to do it, and I don't like that. It fucking sucks.
Why do you need the ring?
I need the ring to give back to the woman whose name I need to pull out of my notes, because it's been so goddamn long since I talked about her.
Is she related to your? Is she like family?
No, she's the woman who asked me to come and find her brother. Chrysando's sister, whose name is in my notes somewhere.
Yeah, she asked me to come down here too.
Exactly, and I need to find her brother's ring so I can give it back to her. And to get her
brother. Why we can't just tell her that he's dead?
Because she wants proof.
Well, if she wants proof, she'll have to come down here to get it. I don't understand.
That was not the deal I made. So I need to get the ring to prove to her that it's not on his finger, because his finger is now around the neck of a hobgoblin. And to do that, I need to give him back this dagger, which I really don't want to do.
Which, okay, let's go up.
There we go, the Black Viper. That's
There you
it.
go.
we
She
can
said her name
always-
was Esvele Rajnar.
Esvele Rajnar. That's
There
because I
you
couldn't
go.
find her.
We
in my
could
notes.
always give the dagger back on after we're done down here.
Also an option, and right now the best one because my brain is broken. Huh.
Also,
was
there's
gonna-
apparently a really annoying squeaky sound coming from somewhere, and I don't know
I
where.
think that's the door. It's hanging a little bit. The wind. You know.
Mm,
I think if you're referring to the squeaky sound, is that what you're talking about?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's me. My desk needs some oil can. So
It's the
What?
door.
There it is again.
I
I'm
tell
going
you,
to blow it up.
don't blow up the door. It's fine.
Qrevialur, you seem a little like I don't know, angrier than usual.
No, he's about the same.
yeah, it's about the
I
same.
don't know. He's a
He's about
little.
the same.
He's like ever so slightly crankier than usual, but okay.
Qrevialur, what do you think of me as a person?
I mean, he's
You're a
always just like you.
lying, boring piece of shit.
Yeah, he's about the same.
know I'm gonna mage hand the top of the arch thing.
Okay. The top of the arch thing. That was really descriptive. Can you be a little
The
bit more?
portal, like this thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
You
This thing is even less.
I love it. No, I'm going with it. I'm going with it. That's cool. That's cool.
And then I stab him with my stabby thing.
I do the thing with the thing. With the thing. You know what I'm telling you? know the thing. It's cool. The mage
Yeah.
hand. The mage
I
hand thing.
use the thing on the thing with the other thing.
I'm making a magic item called the Thing. in my
Oh my
next-
gosh.
It
What-
just does.
All right.
That's
Shut
all
the
it's just.
Korjaz up.
Okay, what is it that you want to do? Let's stop making fun. I
gonna-
apologize.
I'm gonna use mage hand to rub along the top of this arch,
Okay.
like trying to see if it actually activates the portal.
Yep. No, nothing happens.
Damn it. Well, we pretty much got what we came for.
I'm just
Maybe it
waiting.
requires a blood sacrifice. I mean, we have one.
We should figure out what. No, Talron, come on. We should figure out what's gonna happen with Skella. You know.
How long is it gonna take, though?
I mean, it's attunement, so it's probably an hour if I take a guess.
Just for shits and giggles, I'm gonna like take out that key I found at the beginning and just like push it lightly into the mirror.
It sort of scrapes along the edge of the mirror.
Yeah, worth a shot. It's gotta unlock
It's a
something,
nice
right?
mirror. Now you've ruined it.
No,
I'm
I mean
pretty
the
sure
glass
it's
is not
still
marred by the
fine.
key. It just sort of makes that
Put it-
awful like
put it
scrape
back in my
sound that
pocket.
that metal makes against metal.
I'm just gonna like while Skella
Are
is sitting
there-
there attuning, I'm just gonna sit down and sort of stare into the mirror.
If she's attuning, wouldn't it take about a short rest time? Could I take a
Mhm.
short? Could I take?
Absolutely, you all could do so.
So, there's no symbols on it at all, right?
Nope.
Okay. I'm wondering if it's because I have the miniatures that could possibly be keys,
Okay.
Oh,
and I'm wondering if it's the last one that I don't know what it is. Because I have a black dragon, a unicorn, an umber hulk, an owlbear, a minotaur, and as I was told, a thing.
a thing. Yes.
A thing. That's all I was told.
I apologize. There is, in fact, something carved into the stone frame. I do apologize. And I'm glad I found it because it may, in fact, be of use to you. Carved into its stone frame are dozens of lidless eyes.
Does
And
that
the
look anything
following
like-
phrase in common: the gate cannot hide from those it cannot see.
Hey, Elbauthin. Can you do its thing where you go invisible?
Sure, but I'm pretty sure the gate can see me.
Try stealthing.
Dude.
I'm already stoned.
Yeah, you just hear Elbauthin's voice like, "Can you guys see me? Hello? No.
Okay, so I approach the gate and I touch it.
Yep. Nothing happens.
A day has not passed since I cast darkness,
No.
unfortunately.
Can I just put like a bedroll over the mirror?
Sure. You place your bedroll over the mirror. Nothing
You
happens.
can't see me now. And I'm gonna touch the mirror.
Nothing happens.
Alright, great. I'm gonna take my bedroll down.
Okay, take the bedroll down. Are you guys
The
taking short
worthwhile
rests in here? I assume.
You might as well.
I mean, I am only down 2 hit points, so I'm good at the moment.
Fair
How
enough.
did you do that with the
Krev healed me up nice.
Oh, you just picked the number of hits. I always forget this shit.
You just hit the hit dice button.
That's what I'm gonna do.
My hit dice button is glitched though, so I have to do this the hard way.
Mess with your macros.
hit the hit dice button. Where is the hit dice button? Oh, there it is.
Oh, hey, while you're short resting, y'all want to attune with those magic objects and figure out what they are? Maybe
So-
one of them makes you invisible.
So here's the
Belt.
thing.
Why is it a D4 plus?
Yeah, it shouldn't be. I don't know why
It's
that's set.
glitched.
I'll ignore that hit dice roll. So yeah, you can just do that. Thank you, Drakon. Here's the deal.
Oh, that's what I'm doing for myself.
Just let's share it audially. Who is actually taking a short rest?
Qrevialur.
I
am.
Cool.
I am.
I'm not. I'm just kind of wandering around figuring out what to do.
Qrevialur and Talron are taking short rests. Okay. Qrevialur and Talron, if you are going to use hit dice to heal yourself during your short rest, then you feel something very strange as you do so, as you're resting. It's as if the very strength of the mountain within this room, the very magical essence of the mountain in which you currently stand, seeps into your very flesh. And when you finish your short rest, which I hope that you will do, and you have rolled your hit dice, you gain 10 temporary hit points.
Ooh.
Oh, neat.
Oh, that
I know, I
actually-
fixed it.
And the same thing for you, Elbauthin, seems like you have just rolled that as well. Okay, anyone want to do something in the interim of that short rest? Or shall we fast forward to the end of the hour?
I
How
mean,
long
I
is
want
it?
to attune to the belt.
Okay, very good.
You can't. Well, you have to. You have to know what the thing is.
I think we had said that we could take an out, like during a short rest, he could determine what it was, and then you have to attune to it, right? So you have to like
Yeah,
take the
first
time
rest-
to determine what it is by looking at it
I'd
and
like to-
studying it and stuff like that.
And I'll
I'd
do the
like
same
to
thing with-
study the belt.
Okay, you
I'll
study the
study the
belt,
shield.
and you study the shield. Very good. So during that time frame, you're able to not necessarily attune to these items if they even required attunement, but determine what in fact they are magically. So, Qrevialur. Whoa. Qrevialur.
Ah.
Sorry,
That's okay.
that was feedback on my headphones.
That's all
I'm
right.
so
Oh.
confused about the heart of the. Like, I feel like there was something more to this.
Maybe there was.
I might have.
I mean,
forgotten.
there was that
Can I
big
do,
gate
like,
that
a-
we couldn't
a
get
roll to get
through.
back my-
Part of it is that steel gate is locked and won't open until we find the heart of the mountain.
Like I said, yep.
which we have.
And the reason we were looking for it in the first place was to find Skella and get the dagger.
This is all correct. All right. So first things first, and then second things second. Qrevialur, you attune to the belt. This.
Oh no! I
Sorry,
understand.
you understand what the belt is. I beg your pardon. Thank you. Here we go. The belt. It is a belt of dwarven kind.
Yes, I get a beard.
I don't think that's exactly what it means, but I'll go with it.
I mean, that's.
I just know that that's
I
the
want to see a
funniest part of it.
dragonborn with a beard.
Yeah.
So
Got beard.
I will tell you what a belt of dwarven kind does. It does require attunement, unfortunately, so you will have to spend a short rest to do so. While wearing the belt, once attuned, your constitution increases by 2 to a maximum of 20. You have advantage on all charisma checks made to interact with dwarves. Sorry, charisma persuasion checks, not other charisma checks. In addition, oh my god, it is true.
Yep.
In addition, I shit you not, guys. While attuned to the belt, you have a 50% chance each day at dawn of growing a full beard. If you're capable, no wait, if you're capable of growing one.
Aw.
I don't think
Dragonborn have no hair. So,
Don't
Well, he
do it
could
to him.
A beard of
could grow, like,
scales.
a beard of horns.
God, what the hell is... We'll work
You
on
just
it.
get a beard of horns.
Horns are technically hair material.
Or a visibly thicker beard if you already have one. If you aren't a dwarf, which you're not, you gain the following additional benefits while wearing the belt. Number 1, you have advantage on saving throws against poison, and you have resistance against poison damage. You have dark vision out to a range of 60 feet,
Yes.
Oh, nice.
This is for so long.
and you can speak, read, and write Dwarvish.
We're gonna not ever speak Dwarvish again for the rest of the dungeon. I know that much.
Do you? Okay. Somebody's been reading.
Actually, question, because I now have the dagger.
No, I
of
don't
blind
actually know.
sight.
I'm just
Oh, okay.
assuming.
Oh, I mean, that's assuming. You make
Like-
an ass of you
like-
and me when you do that.
It's kind of a
Well,
good
I
assumption
always
that
like
we saw a
that.
drow of you, and then we don't see any drow suddenly.
So
Yeah.
actually, question:
Yes.
Does the dagger of blind sight require attunement?
Ah, good question. Let me take a look. Dagger of blind sight. I think it does. I will Google it. Yeah. Dagger of blind sight. Here we go.
I have a question though about.
It
the
does
no
require
help
attunement, yes.
Okay, then actually, I spend this short rest attuning.
Okay.
Matt, can I ask Skella something? Or
Absolutely.
she's-
She's actually, well, actually, no, you can't while she is tranced out. But you can when she wakes up from her trance. Is that fair?
So I
What-
have a question.
Yeah. I'll get to the
So-
sentinel, to the shield next in a second. It is a sentinel shield, and I'll tell you what that means.
I actually know what that is.
Do you? Fantastic. I'll tell
Um,
for everybody else then.
Sure.
So what if the? I mean, this is just a question that doesn't really pertain to anything.
Mm-hmm. Then why are you asking it?
Can't women grow beards?
I mean,
so couldn't a
dwar-
woman equip the
I mean, there
I'm-
are characters in
belt of Dwarvenkind and grow a full beard?
Absolutely. I
Yeah.
would rule that a woman could absolutely grow a
not?
beard.
There
Why
are,
not?
There are dwarves with beards. Well, dwarven
Yeah,
females
but I've never
with
seen a
beards.
female dwarf with a beard.
Most of the time, and this is just speaking out of character for a second, and just to sort of meta context, dwarves with beards, female dwarves, I should say, with beards, are not in standard WotC art, right? You don't see females with beards. There are females with facial hair in a variety of character art in a variety of contexts. For example, the dwarven fighter in Critical Role, Ashley Birch's character, I think, has sort of like facial hair. She's got like stubble. And I've seen it in a couple of other character art portrayals as well. So I don't see why. I mean, if listen, as long as you have hair follicles, you can grow a beard. That's my opinion.
That's just funny to imagine.
Yep. All right, let's go on to the Sentinel Shield. Lraxi, while holding this shield, you have advantage on initiative rolls and wisdom perception checks. That is a Sentinel Shield. And then Zeke, the Dagger of Blind Sight. You determine, number one, it requires attunement. Number two, a creature
I
attuned.
knew what it was, so
a
I'm
creature,
attuning to it.
Yeah, a creature attuned to it
Yeah.
gains blind sight out to a range of 30 feet. The dagger has this sort of awful saw-toothed edge and a black pearl nestled in its pommel. It is a finesse weapon, so you can use it to make sneak attack damage rolls if you were a rogue. So you can also use
But
it.
it also means I can use my dex mod,
Strength
right?
or dex mod, that's correct. For
Beautiful.
the attack and damage rolls. But you have to use the same modifier for both rolls. It's light, so it's small and easy to handle. You can fight with two weapons. You can throw it as well. It has a thrown weapon property to make a ranged attack, etc. That's what it does.
Excellent. Sweet. So I now have 30 feet of blind sight.
You do.
I feel like that's going to come in fucking handy.
It may. It may.
I might fly up and check out the tapestry.
Okay, actually, good. Let's talk about the tapestry for a sec. So you fly up and you look at this old ratty tapestry. It is a depiction of, let's see. Sure, I saw this here.
Stab in the balls.
It is not a depiction of you stabbing anything in the balls. It is a depiction of a dwarven kingdom, notably determined by the architecture, under a mountain. So it literally depicts like this majestic mountain, which is obviously the mountain in which you currently stand, and the dwarven buildings that are created under it. But it's so old, Elbauthin. It looks like if you attempted to handle it, it would probably crumble at your touch.
So it looks like there's anything behind it if I go up?
The tapestry itself, it looks, I believe, yeah, it's at the south wall. It's right here. It's right there. So, I mean, you look at it, you can make an investigation check to see if there's anything.
Investigate.
Oh,
Look at that. Yeah, you're pretty sure, like, you get within 10 feet, you look at the left and right, you don't even have to go any closer. There's nothing behind it.
Is there anything else on the roof?
No.
And nothing else in the room with that?
Nothing else in the room. It's just the walls are glittering with this mithril, which you know are
Magical
pretty
metals.
beautiful to see. Anything else anyone else want to do before the hour is up?
I got nothing.
Cool. The hour finishes and Skella's eyes snap open and she breathes a quick intake of breath. And she's shaking.
You alright?
No, I'm not. I don't know what this means. And as she's about to finish her sentence, you guys hear that echoes through the entire level, the entire floor, in fact. The sound of giant metal grinding against stone. It rattles the very walls of the chamber in which you currently stand. And then you hear... And then Skella, her eyes wide, looks at you and gulps, and she says, You guys better hurry up and get out of here.
Okay. Before we do that, would you happen to know where I can stone?
Oh, no, a what? A runestone? No, I don't know what a runestone is.
Why do we need to go? What's coming?
Don't worry about that. Listen, it's. I'm sure it's just delusions. It's just go ahead and just get out of here. Just go.
Don't suppose you know how to open this gate, do you?
What gate?
This mirror
She looks
right
over
here?
as if she's seen it for the first time. No?
It says the gate can't hide from those that cannot see. Don't suppose you know how to make us invisible, do you?
Well, I don't know about you guys, but I'm going.
I know, I just thought that might be the quickest way out.
She says, well, I can't make you invisible, but she snaps her fingers and she turns invisible. And as she does so, the mirror begins to swirl with magic.
I'm gonna walk up to it as it does. Actually, I'm sitting right in front of it, so I'm already there.
You are already there. Yep. Okay. Yeah. She's invisible. You guys can't see her, but the mirror gate is open.
Don't suppose any of us hear the voice of Ztraketyghpl, do we?
Not you, no.
I say, hey, Skella, is there a lady talking to you in your head?
She says, shh, someone's...
Amazing.
Oh. Well, what about... I'm sorry, I keep forgetting you're in my... And then, whoop, she becomes visible again. The gate continues to swirl. She says,
What did she tell you?
This is a rune gate. It's a gate to a different part of Undermount. I'm not going in there, and neither are any of my men. There's a lady in there who says that I shouldn't go in there.
Did she tell you what level it went to?
To level 10.
Ooh, that sounds like it's probably a bad idea. Okay.
I mean, not for us, maybe for you guys. But I didn't. She doesn't even know about you. She just is talking to me.
We've talked to her before. She said 11 was a bad idea, so 10 is probably a bad idea.
I don't.
Well, you're not right.
I don't know. But I'm going to go and get my men. There's another gate that I think we could probably get back to some part of Undermountain that we could get out of relatively easily.
My curiosity is really piquing me. What did you see?
What do you mean?
Well, you're saying it's delusions. What were those delusions?
I mean it wasn't anything pertaining to you. It's just you know, bad news.
When she says anything pertaining to us, is she telling the truth there?
Make an insight check. She's lying through her teeth. She's bad at it too.
I'm sorry. It seems like a lot of information that we get has been pertaining to us. So I'm pretty sure what you've gotten is important in some way.
I mean, I don't have any information that's specific. I saw something really, really bad.
What did you see?
I saw Waterdeep on fire, and buildings destroyed, and screaming, and my people running through the streets along with everything else in Waterdeep, and people and clouds of fire, and I don't know. And that's all I saw.
Is she telling the truth when she says all she saw?
Make it insight. Yeah, that's all she saw.
All right.
Are you headed to Waterdeep now?
I can't go up there. If I go up to Waterdeep and stay there, I mean, if that's the future, then
Not to stay, but just to see. Are you going?
why would I do that?
Because you seem terrified by what you saw and your people were up there hurting. Why wouldn't you go?
Because I don't want to die. I didn't come here to the heart of the mountain to find out about the future of my people, just to receive that kind of news.
But maybe you received that kind of news because you can do something about
I
it.
can't change the future. The future's the future.
You can help. Well, that's debatable, but you can still help your people. And there are people up there who can help you.
Make a persuasion check.
Plus, maybe it's a future in a different time.
Is this the
Ooh,
best possible timeline?
I am gonna take my advantage from Iron Wolf and re-roll that.
Go for it.
There we go.
Very nice. Thank you, Iron Wolf, for that.
Thank you, Iron Wolf.
She says, listen, you guys have been pretty amazing. I know my people would never have been able to do what you guys have done. But I don't have any guarantee that any of you or any of us will survive what's coming. And I'd rather be alive to see the end than stay in a place that's destined for destruction. But if you can guarantee that you all can stop what the hell that is about, or at least find out more about it, then we'll stay. We'll be hidden, because people don't like my people.
I'm just here for Runestone.
I can tell you someone who will be kind to you if you come from me.
Who?
In Waterdeep, find my uncle. His name is Archibald Thornwood. And he lives at the end of Troll Skull Lane. And if you tell him that Zeke sent you, he will take care of you.
You have something that I can give to him that would prove that I hadn't, done something awful to you, and maybe a note or something. I don't know.
Tell him that when I walked in on him making out with his girlfriend, I wasn't as disgusted as I pretended to be.
Hey!
He'll know what it means.
All right. I'm out.
Lraxi is just like,
I mean, I've been out, so yeah, fuck this.
I was like, I can't give you anything physical because this place is fucking with my head. But He and I were the only two people in the room when that happened. So, well, and her, but she's very pretty, by the way. It's
Okay,
weird.
I'll take that to be word
Do it.
enough.
Zeke, did you want to give her something physical? I could make you do it.
Do it.
I don't actually really have anything that.
All right, just making
He
sure.
would rec-
I'm out. See you later.
Nah.
Melon.
But-
Head like melon. Do it.
What? You know what? I just want to go back to Skullport at this point. Just
I got dead.
I know you want Pharaoh's back, man.
Beady eyes.
what'd you say, Lraxi?
I got a fucking dead. I got to repay.
Yeah, you got Deb. So how about we go back up? Just-
All right, Skella, my friends are
Seven
scattering.
skins.
So you're going to do what you have to do. But if you see my uncle, give him that message and also tell him that I love him and that I'm working on it. All of it. The destruction thing, too, because God damn it, I got shit to save in that town.
Understood. Okay, well, best of luck to you and your friends, I guess.
Best of luck to you and your men.
She nods at you.
I nod back.
All right.
All
Where
right,
do you
guys, let's
wanna
go.
going to
Well, chicken with MSG.
backtrack for a while.
So at this point in time, as you guys file into the large room, the Duergar just erupt with happiness as they see Skella walking out of the room. They're like, "Ah, I told you she could do it." And Skella sort of puts this sort of weak grin on her face, like, "Hello, everyone. Yes, hooray! We've reached the heart of the mountain. Yes, I have received news of the victorious future of our peoples, and they're yes. Let's all discuss what visions of prosperous nature I have received." The Duergar are all like, "Absolutely, last I knew could do it." She's like, yeah. All right, well, we'll all say goodbye to our friends here who have allowed us. And they're all the Duergar just collapse on you with just hugs, smelly hugs of joy and celebration.
Oh god.
I hug them all back. Every last one of them.
The cloakers even like fly down from the ceiling and like,
no!
they, like just
Oh,
give you these giant bat-like hugs.
I like scritch them in the ears. Can I take? Can I ride one?
You can fast travel.
Can I ride a?
Can
I
you
ride
a cloaker? No, you cannot ride a cloaker.
Damn it. Okay.
Sorry.
I give it scritches where I assume its ear would be. I pick up Root. Rather, I call Root over to
Okay.
come back with us.
Root goes over to you. As you do so, you guys all start to hear this music come through as if there were speakers positioned somewhere in the walls. And you hear "Good job, everyone! You've beaten the lost level. I'm so impressed." Well, you know, no good king rules forever, much to the lament of the Malercan dwarves. Oh, their king, their hero, father, leader, he too, despite being larger than life, could only hope to lead one. Skella, you and your men have done a great job, and I hope that you found the future of your people to be as enlightening as I hoped it would be. Could you ever have predicted their fall? Skella's face turns pale at the sound of this voice. Could I have ever foreseen me laying claim to this place and turning what was once a beloved nation into a trove of monstrosities? Well, I guess it doesn't really matter, does it? And then the sort of awful music that always precedes Hallister's sort of little level send-off comes in. And you hear his voice say, You know, fear does awful things to a man. And the worst venom of all is the fear of the unknown. Now, I've opened up the level, as you plainly can see, that you've beaten it. You've done a good job. You've beaten this level of the game. Congratulations. But fear, my friends, well, there's more to come. You have the option of going lots of different places on this level, some of which you've opened, some of which you haven't. But if you decide to go straight on down to the next level, level 7, well, more of my games. But you already know that, don't you? I hope you'll play. Half the multiverse knows that, knows your names. They've been tuning in every week. But to those people, I say, tune in next week to see the Castle of Madgoth, if you decide to go down. If not, hell, who knows where you'll go next, and who will be with you. But to all of you, and that includes my little dwarven friends, all I say is, good luck. And the music slowly fades out.
I sent you an advertisement in Discord.
And that's when you hear a knocking on the door.
Open it, Talron.
What?
Open it. They're knocking.
Alright, I guess I open
This
it.
is not gonna end well.
I open the door.
Okay, 1 second. Which door do you open? The door's over here, by the way. It's over on the western side.
Oh,
Oh.
we're all still way
we
down
don't give
here.
a shit about that door.
We're all still down here with Skella.
Ask who it is before.
Well, I mean, how about the north door?
Oh, the northern door? Yeah, I mean, that's not the door that the sound is coming from.
We were heading back the way we came. Let's go to the north.
Yeah.
Okay, there's another insistent knock on the western door.
Fine.
Who is it?
Who the? Alright, I open it.
Who is it?
You open the door?
Yeah.
You open the door?
Yeah.
Oh!
Holy shit!
There you are.
Oh, what? What the fuck?
Before you stands Pharaoh's Tachanka, covered in blood.
What the hell has happened to you?
That was literally the last person I expected to see out there.
God, it takes so much to get through all that.
What the?
Where have you been?
I've been here. What about you?
I waited 2 days up there.
You wait 2 days.
Well, I waited 1 day, and then I was like, well, I can't wait any longer.
In your weakened state.
Not a week? What are you talking about?
Fine, I'm not calling you weak. I'm just saying you seemed like you were out of it. Just
That was like 3 days ago, Talron.
yeah, and you've been trudging through 3 days of.
And as they start to bicker back and forth, the camera sort of fades up through the stone and out through the layers, the lost level, the level above it, the level above it, and all the way up through the stone to the city of Waterdeep, which we see beautiful, untouched, pristine, and above it all, beautiful gray clouds floating in the sky. And that's where we're going to end for tonight. But before we go, we have an ad from Sarah, who has sent us one. So I'll be doing this cold reading. Here we go. This will be fun. All right. So the gray skies fade. It pops in on Hallister's face. And he says, hey, everyone, I've got a late playing ad here. Here we go. I've just been handed this copy. Here we go. Here we go. Where is the ad? I can't find it. Oh, he's reading through it. Where the hell is it? Did you just send it to me?
I did. Did I send it in the wrong? Yeah, it's right there. It's a.
Oh, there we go. Okay. Yeah, he's
there you
here.
go.
Oh, okay. Here we go. Power kill got you down. Local wizards threatening your every move. Just try Timothawin's tinfoil hats. No magic can penetrate that shiny layer of thin metal. Looks down with a grimace of disgust. And it's great for sandwiches, too. Just ask for Timotheoin's tin foil at your local market. Now available in Mithril for an additional charge of 2,000. 2,000 gold? Who the hell wrote this? And then you just hear beep, and it fades to black. Oh, goddamn. All right, there you go. That's the end for tonight, folks. All right, let's say goodbye. I love you all. Let me turn this music, which is way too jaunty for my tastes, to something a little bit more appropriate. All right, so what do we got? We got what we always got, which is saying goodbye to everybody. It's a been a pleasure, as always, to have you guys play your ears here on Slices and Dices. I have been your host, DM Mage. And you can find us here every Friday on Slices and Dices at 9:15 p.m. We play Dungeon of the Mad Mage. Next week, we'll also be playing Dungeon of the Mad Mage. The week after that, Honey Heist. Honey Heist. Check it out. It'll be fun. Bears in the 70s. What could go wrong? And then after that, we're back to Dungeon of the Mad Mage until we go back to Call of Cthulhu in April. And maybe some others on the way. I'm discussing amongst some other people about other one-shot RPGs that we could play. One that's actually kind of funny, it's called You're One Ugly Motherfucker, which is a one-shot RPG based on Predator.
Oh my god.
Like, yeah, we'll talk about that, but that's at a different time.
Oh,
I read it and I was dying of laughter. It was pretty goddamn funny.
You play as Predator?
Oh yeah, one of the, I think you get to play, so the DM plays as the Predator, and then one by one the characters are all killed off, but as the characters are killed off, they get to play as sort of aspects of the Predator. So like they take turns, and the one person who's like alive is the survivor, and you get special skills. Whatever, it's a whole deal. It's crazy shit. I love it. It's fantastic. All right, so let's go ahead and say goodnight to us all in chat. Thank you guys all for watching. We'll see you again next Friday. Up here on my top right, we have Alex, who plays Elbauthin. Alex, where can people find you on the internet?
At _Alex_ at Instagram.
That was _Alex_Lorenzo. Sorry, you cut out a little bit. Thank you, sir.
Yeah. And that algorithm with Twitter.
All right. Cool beans. Down here in the bottom right, we've got Kraw, who plays Lraxi, and now Pharos.
This is just gonna be both.
Yeah, we're gonna have to change your Twitter to be like Kraw, Lraxi, Kraw, Pharos.
I'm a little I can't see it. I'm a little strawberry.
Okay.
Killed it. I fucking killed it.
You did a great job. I give you A plus for tactics. All right, down below me, we've got Drakon. God damn, the bird. The bird is there. What's up, bird? I didn't see the bird before. That's okay. Oh, but you're also muted. You're muted because you didn't want the bird to speak.
The
over you.
bird muted you.
In and out because he's been kind of moody.
He's a moody bird.
Aw.
Okay.
Yeah, because it's late at night and he's tired. Because yeah.
You should go to bed.
Aw.
Well,
Sleepy
we're
bird.
going to in a little bit.
Okay.
But first, hi, I'm Drakon. If you couldn't tell.
Where
Find
can
me
people find you
at
there?
Overlord_Drakon.
All right.
It's a place where I answer questions. What questions you got? What kind of questions? I already answered that. But yeah.
Are you still doing stuff with Yanni Games?
Yes. We're no longer playing Borderlands. We're moved on to a different game called Terraria.
Oh yes, Terraria. I've heard of this
Yes.
An awful game.
He has over 1,000 hours. Don't trust Kraw.
More than
one.
2,000.
Oh my
Yeah.
god, that's crazy.
What?
Down here in the bottom right, bottom left, we've got Talron, played by Septur. Septur, where can people find you on the internet?
You can find me at KReno on Twitter, where I post shenanigans, art, whatever.
Said it again. You said it again.
Always says it.
Shenanigans.
Shenanigans.
Someone says shenanigans again.
Kane
Little
_
chihuahua
Reno.
gagging.
Awesome. Thank you very much, Septur. Up here in the top left, we have Sarah, who plays Zeke. Sarah, where can people find you on the internet?
You can find me on the interwebs at Lovely Llama on Twitter and Instagram. I've got a cricket maker coming in the mail, so I'm going to be making some cool, fun, silly shit in the coming days, including possibly a hat for Septur for Honey Heist.
Ooh,
I
damn.
did say I'd make him a fancy hat, so it might be happening.
Well, he just needs a cap. He needs just like a baseball.
No, but
hat.
it needs bling.
It needs bling. He needs to bling it up.
It's bling.
I love it.
Come on, man. You know, no spoilers, but like it
When are
needs
we
bling.
rolling characters for Honey?
Oh, I'm sorry, Alex. You're not in Honey Heist, buddy. We talked about this though, right?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's all right. But I will send you the video, and you can be in chat and give them all kinds of cool stuff, like the way that our chat has been really super duper active and happy, and giving all of our players the intense love that they so deserve.
Yes.
Is this our first instance of Snake Matt?
Of what? I don't know what he said.
This is so awful.
No, we spoiled
It's
Man,
like
so mean.
15 layers of irony.
Just
Don't
don't
worry about it,
remember.
Matt.
I'm lost on you guys. I really am.
Don't try. It's Kraw. It's
All
not
right.
worth trying.
So, thank you guys all for tuning in. I say much love to you all, and come visit us here on Slices and Dices every Friday, 9:15 p.m. Eastern Standard, or check us out on YouTube, where we have all of our videos posted in playlists that you can watch from the beginning of our campaign to now.
What's the YouTube called, Matt?
God, how many hours is that?
It's a lot. It's a lot of hours. We don't have an actual YouTube channel because we don't have enough subscribers. We need to have people subscribe to our channel more so we can have an actual sort of YouTube / Slices and Dices name. I would love that. That would be really awesome. I think we need to like have 100 subscribers or something like that. So yeah, pass the word around. Have your friends join, like and subscribe, as they say, and we'll be happy
This
to.
is chilling. I love it.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do to make it happen. You got to make it
Chill
happen,
away,
baby.
Follow
You gotta
us
chill.
on
away.
Twitch, like us on YouTube, comment on Google Plus.
No, Google Plus. Google Plus is dead, baby. Google Plus
That
is
was
dead.
a joke.
Yeah, that's fine. I liked it. We also thank our friends at Anvil Custom Miniatures, and that is true. I will, Iron Wolf, send you the code for which you have so justly won. Thank you very much for attending and being part of the raffle. That is it, folks. We'll see you all next Friday. And as I say every time, and I always mean it, be good to yourselves. Take care of yourselves. And take care of each other. Bye, everybody. Love y'all. See you in a week. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.
So as I was saying, the guy in the grocery store, he
Stop,
grabs
Crow. Stop.
Get out.
Just
out.
stop.
Car. Go wait in the car.